So,
No, bang bang.
last time, Jesse got captured or kidnapped by what was it? A bunch of a red cap and a red-haired fellow that then turned out to be a Clericon.
Yes.
You followed Jesse or his kidnappers. You followed a trail that Jesse left to a warehouse district where you evaded a bunch of gangbangers and then climbed up a warehouse, an old warehouse, and then you looked through the roof thing, the sunlight, or like the windows, and you saw Jesse being held captive in a. Actually, I didn't say that last time because you couldn't see them. No, Jesse is out of sight from you, but you can hear them inside. But since Jesse is here now, I can actually reveal what's happening. So, Jesse, Coops.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just fire up my notes so I don't say anything wrong. Jesse, you are imprisoned in what appears to be a big bird cage. Like parrot-sized. So even if you...
In my bird form?
No, you're in your human form right now, but even if you could transform, you wouldn't be able to get out of it. Across the room from you is another person, a Boggin, a well-dressed man with a very shady look about him. Like the kind of guy, yeah, he has a suit, but that suit has blood on it a lot of times, you know?
I take out my harmonica and play a very sad song.
You would still have all your items that can't be used as weapons. Like they didn't.
I take out my harmonica and play a very sad song.
They didn't strip search you or anything. Anyway, the guy has been asking questions of you for the last hour or so. And it's always the same kind of questions. What do you know about the money? Where's your father? What is your connection to your father? Like he doesn't say your father, he says Ron. But it's your father. So what is your connection to Ron? Where is he? How do you have the money? Oh no, not
okay.
how do you have the, sorry, I'm a bit. He's not asking about the money, he's asking about where did you get the van? Where is Ron? What is your connection to Ron? Like over and over and over.
My connection to Ron, let's see. Sometimes I go to his place and eat burgers and fries, but I don't trust that ice cream machine. Breaks too often. What, we ain't talking about Ronald McDonald?
Anyway.
That meme is important.
Like for an hour, this kept up. You just kept telling ridiculous lies, and he kept asking you questions you can't really answer.
Hey, Hunt.
But what?
Can you mark the people that we can see, like in that gray room? I guess.
You can't see them from where you are.
Oh.
This is from Jesse's perspective.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I went to this side of the window and was like,
no, they're just
here.
Look, the window is dirty and they're in like the corners and crap, but you can hear them. You can hear them muffled, but you can hear them.
At some point, I took out a little deck of cards and was like, "Would you like to play a card game?"
God damn it! But anyway, Jesse, he keeps asking about the van and Ronald, but he does not mention the money. So presumably he doesn't know about that part.
Money, shithead.
Don't call me a shithead. I'm sensitive.
So let's since Jesse wasn't here last time, and we need some time for Kevin to come in too. What do you do, Jesse?
I look at the big scary man who has been asking me lots of questions I don't know the answer to. And he's asking me direct questions. So I'm a puka. That doesn't work well. And he's a changeling. He should know this.
He knows that, but he still keeps asking. He's apparently hoping to break you eventually.
With a sad, dejected look, he glances at this guy and just like digs around in his pockets and pulls out an old beat up deck of cards. Come closer.
The Boggin doesn't appear to come closer. He just scoffs at you. I'm not gonna play cards with you, child. Where is Ron? How do you know him? Why do you have his van? Where is he?
Well, you seem to know him pretty well. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Because I need to know where he is to ask him questions.
Have you considered in the vast possibilities of things? I don't know where the clown went. You have a
The
clown
Boggin.
fetish, good sir.
The Boggin.
Can
Okay.
we hear this?
Yes,
we
you
hear
can
all
hear.
this?
You can hear all of that, like muffled, but you can hear it if you try to hear it.
Billy, we need to do something fast. Otherwise, I'm afraid Jesse is going to get himself killed
So,
with puns
the Boggin.
and lies.
Okay, the Boggin looks like he's about to lose his fucking shit because you keep talking about a clown. He
So you know how to play goldfish?
he goes to a nearby an old closet, like an old wardrobe, and just pushes it over to the side. Like, for fuck's sake, we're not talking about a clown. Tell me where Ron is, or I swear I will gut you like the pigeon you are.
You don't normally gut pigeons.
Is there like a way to open the
He
window?
will
Listen.
from the inside, but okay.
Listen.
Goes first.
Can I call you Boris? You seem like a Boris to me.
Fuck's sake. Eddie, wait, did I give him a name? I don't think I did.
Please tell me it was actually Boris.
Please tell me it was actually Boris.
I didn't give him. We could make it Boris. He doesn't have a name. He's not,
He's still a person. He should have a name. Please tell me his name is Boris, and Jesse just guessed that on the fly.
Fuck
You
it,
know
it is
what?
now.
Whatever. Yeah, sure. It's not important. He can be Boris.
Small boy just instantly guesses your name.
He looks at you, just kind of stops for a moment. Just, my name isn't Boris. Totally unconvincing.
Hey! I thought I was the puka here. But listen,
He
the problem
I am
is
here and I am sorry I'm late.
that's okay.
Ah,
He approaches the cage, fuming. Just lays both his hands on the bars and just kind of rattles it, frustrated, and just goes, "Just tell me where Ron is. I don't
Boris,
have time
buddy,
for this shit."
listen. I don't got time for it.
This is a great scene to jump right into.
You cut out
I'm
that
just
clip.
Damn it. Listen. I don't even know who the hell you're talking about.
It's okay.
We're obviously not talking about the same guy. Please elaborate.
Also,
Maybe we can both go home satisfied with our answers.
So
Yes, Gwen.
Really, I was just gonna give Chicken just like a short, thing of what's been going on.
No, it's okay. I think I get the gist of it.
Okay.
They're trying to get Jesse to tell them where some dude we don't know is.
Right, they're asking Jesse where Ron is, and then he's distracting them with Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Nice.
Boris, my dude. Do you think I really want to be here in a birdcage? Do you think I find this dignified and a pleasant situation?
All you have to do to get out of the cage unharmed is tell me where you got the van. Where did you find it? You probably stole it. That's okay. I don't care about that. Tell me where it was before you found it.
Wow, these are the nicest gangsters I ever did, Dunsey.
Oh no, he's like very
Rattling my cage.
literally.
He's fuming.
He's about to explode. He just had enough after an hour of just talking about Ronald fucking McDonald.
Jesse still got all his fingers and toes, don't he?
Jesse points down at his shoes. These are Converse. They are obviously boots,
So Billy is like,
not Vans.
as I mentioned before in the chat, he pulls out a Sharpie. He takes out his backpack, pulls out a Sharpie, begins drawing like a big fucking circle. Where he
Ooh.
places.
Right.
Takes a little bit. He then climbs to like the apex area from like where of like the highest point of the roof. And like gives like a silent countdown with his fingers. Starting from 3, 2, 1. He then jumps off the top of the roof and then people's elbows right into where the hole is.
Oh,
Right
geez.
Can
where
I
it's the
can I
circle.
also just break like the pane of glass that I'm in front of with my combat boot, just at the same time?
I
If
mean,
you want to, bud. And then I will use prop 2 or scene. I'm sorry, not prop. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll use phase 3 and portal passage. Create a portal through the roof as I will people elbow the first person you can hear talking that isn't Jesse.
Nice.
okay.
And I will pull down my pilot shades that are, on the top of my head, yell breach, and basically just kick the glass in, with with prop 4 and Dragon's Ire 3 for Dragon Scale.
Okay. Well, both of you roll for your magic, please.
Yeah, sure.
Question.
What's my bunk worth?
Same thing.
I don't know. You're not doing anything that great, to be honest. So probably just -1.
I'm flinging myself an unknown distant scout into a fucking group full of
I mean, yeah, that's
Also a pane of glass, and I'm just shouting at the top of my lunch, breach, and then with sunglasses on at night.
Shanty's screaming on the inside. Does that
Jesse is
help
also
anyone?
screaming on the inside. Question, Hoond.
what?
Question. Is there anything keeping my little human fingers from sneaking past the parrot cage bits and undoing my cage?
Well, yes, the bars are too tight together.
I
would.
ruthlessly shove my little bird fingers at the holes. It is useless.
It's a very sturdy parrot cage, like very, very good quality.
Ah, jeez.
Don't ask me why they got this in this abandoned warehouse. They just happened to have it.
Look,
Connor,
maybe the former
remind me-
foreman had like a parrot.
Connor, remind me again how I do magic. It's prop plus prop plus art, right?
Yep.
Okay.
In
Well,
this
that
ca-
is the type.
yeah, in this case, since you
Assuming
target
you're
the
using it on prop.
since you target the window, it would be prop.
Okay, so what would my bunk bonus be? Same thing.
Yeah, just -1.
Okay.
And honestly, because of the fucking sunglasses, I'll give you that. I am not. Look, I'm not heartless. Okay.
Not yelling breach, just the sunglasses.
Well, we get to the yelling in a moment.
Yeah, as you alert the guy with a gun.
Oh, absolutely. Anyway, Connor makes it easily, and so do you. Easily. No problem whatsoever.
Nice.
So, let's do with Connor first. I assume you're in the positions your tokens are.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
How about dropping the first guy?
Well, Billy is teleporting, so he can have a bit of leeway there.
I was gonna say, are they those kind of like skylights where it like goes to a point? It like goes up to a point.
I figured
Like
they
the
would have.
windows are like diagonal.
No, I figured they were the flat kind. Not that it
Oh,
matters.
okay.
It doesn't matter much. You know, you break it anyway. You go through the
Yeah.
glass. Anyway, so at the same time, Billy jumps up, then flushes himself through a portal, comes out more or less directly above the boggin, Jesse can see.
Oh jeez.
Jesse can see that, and just like elbows the fucker in the head. Like one moment there, another moment, bam, in the head. I don't actually have to roll for that because he will go down. He's just your box standard boggin. He didn't
Howdy, partner.
like he did not expect that. He didn't have time to prepare. He will just, he goes to
There's
the
an actual portal open in the ceiling above us.
what?
There's an actual portal open in the ceiling above us.
Yes.
Oh, neato.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the guy falls to the ground. Well, for the moment he can't do anything. We'll see if he's unconscious in a bit. Gwen, meanwhile, at the same time, just screams for really no reason. Drop kicks the glass.
Preach!
Drop kicks the fucking glass and jumps down. Let's see, Shanty.
Gun in one hand. Gun in one hand, knife in the other.
God damn it! Just jumps down like fucking Rambo.
Be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
Shanty will quietly repeat to himself inside of his head, "Oh my god, we're gonna die, we gonna die, we gonna die, we did."
Shanty, like a couple seconds later, hears from below them a muffled, "The fuck was that?" Get up! Did someone get up there? Get up there! And the people next to the fire just start running.
That's when Shanty immediately that does his best to signal for Johnny with whatever light making mechanism he has, really.
Flashlight, maybe.
Yeah, he. Well, the thing is, I haven't actually written that that he has a flashlight. What he does have is a medallion that can catch light.
I could have given you a flashlight. It's
Flashlight might be easier. Let's assume you have one.
Yeah.
I could have given you a flashlight. I've got one.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Shanty signals for Johnny with the flashlight.
Johnny will just use Dragon's Ire to make himself a bit more formidable.
Nice.
And I think that's a 2 or 3. What was the strength one? Let's assume it's 2.
Oh, wait, which one are you going for?
Johnny on himself.
Oh. Well, oh, are you trying to just be like armored or?
No, stronger. Just make himself a bit more formidable in combat in case he needs it.
I think that's 1.
I think 1 is the armor actually.
No, 3 is the armor actually.
Oh.
Because I needed
dear.
3. I needed 3 in order to actually, basically drop kick the window.
Oh.
And not get hurt.
Ah, okay. So then it was 2.
Uh-huh.
In fact, you know what?
Three-point hero landing, crack a little bit of the floor.
Considering we have to wait for Mitch a bit anyway, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
That's fine. Mitch just comes in, barreling through the wall with his car. What up, gang?
He might. That is 2 of 5. Who is writing me?
Breach!
Oh, Coops
That's
is
me.
writing. No, it's Coops.
Breach, 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 breach.
Oh.
Stop saying breach,
No,
or I will breach your skull with my fist.
so rude, Coops. So rude.
Just a sec.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Jeez.
Come on!
God.
God damn, my dad's deaf. I'll be right back. There's food.
Okay.
Oh, yay, food.
Shanty just signals in the meantime. Let's see. 205. There it is.
Bleh.
Dragon's Ire.
Blah.
Muscle
Yeah.
stone and oh, it's
I think it's 1.
yeah, it's
Or
just
is 1 the
it's,
fire?
no, it's 1. It's 1.
Oh, okay. I thought 1 for some reason was the fire.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It is. I mean, I'll probably take, summer.
Anyway, so
Oh
yeah,
wait, no, summer gives me flicker flies or something. That make people forget what they're doing.
Johnny is Jesus. Johnny's fine. Well, none of you can see him, so it doesn't matter what I do. He's hulking up and just muscles bulging, that sort of crap. You can't
He
see him.
jumps and starts doing fucking Armstrong flexing.
Oh, totally. Da-da-da-da-da-da, See,
Yeah,
tons
and
of
his
spinach.
shirt is just completely shredding like in all the comics and shows.
Oh yeah. It's just quick. Anyway,
Terrifying.
so you
Terrifying,
can't,
really.
You can't see that Johnny just starts manhandling or troll handling this fucking sort of empty container, pushing it towards the house. It makes a lot of noise. In fact, enough noise to distract those fucking gangsters again. Like
I
one.
thought we asked him. Didn't we ask him to just basically just shove it and trap him in there?
What do you think he's doing?
Oh,
Well, I mean, he's
But I
trying
was
to
just making
crush them
noise.
dead, but technicalities.
yes.
Anyway, so the container starts moving, first very slow, then really fast, and it overcomes the friction of the asphalt as Johnny just kind of shoves it away. The guys next to the fire,
Gotta get past that inertia.
the guys next to the fire are like, what was that? Get up there quick. Wait, what the fuck's that? As they turn around, see the container moving towards them at a fast speed.
Oh shit.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3. It's 5 of them.
People sketty.
It's 5 of them. Only one of them is sober, which means I'm gonna roll a 1d4. 3 of them get out of the way. That poor red cap. Oh well. So let's just
Oh.
wanna. I have to get rid of the fire. It's in the way.
Destructor.
This guy jumps. Actually, this guy notices it. This guy down here shoves his friend out of the way. They both land very hard on the asphalt. This guy flees into the building. This guy looks around like very confused. Just go, huh? What? Where do we go? And then he gets punted with the container. Just come on, I want to move this. Just boom, bam, right in there. Connor,
No, the fire.
Connor, you saying something?
Ooh, what? Where? Oh, is it my turn?
No,
Just
I'm
roll for initiative.
yeah, we could roll for initiative. I just wondering if you want to say something because it sounded like it.
I mean, I was just waiting for the scene to shift back to me.
Oh yeah, in a
Everybody's
moment.
having-
In a moment, because
Yeah, everybody's having it.
yeah,
I
this
don't need to say
Irish
it.
guy, the Irish guy, sees the container coming, is sober enough to react. Unfortunately, not that fast to get out of the way, so he gets kind of not crushed against the wall, but he's trapped for now. Like, let me just move this real quick. Come on. I should have made a token for the container. Bam. The that one red cap. You can Shanty can see that, but she's not here right now. That one red cap is probably dead. At the very least, heavily wounded because right now he's underneath the container and it kind of drags over him. It's yeah. He's not getting up anytime soon.
Like, is he dead? Dead?
Well,
Or is he just...
he's very badly hurt at the very least.
Oh.
He just got hit with an admittedly empty storage container, but it's still a storage. It's still a storage container. Ow. Yeah. Anyway, and then Johnny will. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, let's roll initiative first.
Okay.
What do we roll for that? Forgot.
You take a D10, roll your dexterity plus your wits, and
Wits.
you add the. Roll that together.
Right, dex and wits. Okay. I'm gonna roll that for Shanty too.
Boop. Fucking slayed it on initiative.
2.
Hell yeah.
That's 5.
So Hoond, I take it that they took my boot knife, but did they put it somewhere? Not like I can attack from inside of a parrot cage,
it
but
would,
you know.
Yeah, everything you had on you that would count as a weapon is on a desk on the far side of the office room.
All right, matches too.
Yes.
Damn.
Anyway, so that's for Shanty, or not?
What am I gonna
messed
light
this
my
up.
cigarettes with?
Oh, 10 plus 5. Shanty is at 13. Anyway, let me just. Okay. It's been so long. How do I put people on initiative? Let's see.
I don't even remember how to roll initiative.
D10 plus your wits and dex. Connor just told us. There we go. There's the add turn.
Listen, words that come out of my mouth.
Sorry.
I can't really add those guys, so let's assume they all go together after you.
Sure.
I don't have tokens for them, and I can't put the X's on there, which is, you know, whatever.
My favorite character is X.
It's,
Which one? Blue X. Which one?
it's okay. It's not like
Slightly lighter blue X.
they all have like standard stats. I didn't go too much about it. If one of them survives, I stat them later if they make it.
Why do you think we're gonna start killing people?
What?
Teenage.
I, for one, was getting ready to kill people.
Yeah, see, Kevin is on the.
I, for one, have both a knife and a gun in my hands, so,
That's because you're fucking crazy.
Not everyone's as nice as, Billy. Anyway, wits is 3.
I mean, Kevin probably isn't actually going to hit or kill anyone.
D10 plus 6. And that's for Johnny with an 8, which is, I guess, fair. Okay, so Shanty with a 13. And Coops, where's your roll?
Oh shit, I'm in a cage. Let me see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Still, you still have initiative. D10 plus your wits and your dex.
D2.
What'd you say? We're like 1991? Is that what's going on?
You're in the summer of 1991, yes.
Oh, okay.
Fucking, come on, roll 20.
So, Mitch, are you back yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been back for a little bit.
Oh, well, if you want to, you can come in shortly.
Hell yeah.
Because you got, very conveniently, you got a walkie-talkie call. That people
Oh my
need your
God.
help, and they told you where they are. Isn't that amazing?
I really need to give you guys my phone number.
I'm gonna get in my car and start going
Yeah.
over that
And
way.
even more conveniently, you weren't that far away. You were at like an underground car show-off thing.
Yeah, with a bunch of knockers just circle jerking over their cars, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally. You had like a little contest who can make the car bounce the highest and shit like that. Like you could, let's assume you're already on your way and you could be there with your car in like 2 turns.
Alright.
Also, let's roll your initiative too.
Yes, let me do that.
See, Billy would go before Johnny.
D10 plus
No Coops.
Dex.
A D10 plus the things.
It was Dexterity Perception, right?
Wits.
Or wits. Dexterity, okay.
So, 10 for Jesse and an 11 for McAllister. Okay. Oh. Oh, here's a problem.
Hmm?
I didn't upload the Kevin token. Oh dear. Whoops, sorry.
Well, Carol is eating, so
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make the token right now. It's just gonna. Whoop, there. That will do for now. At turn. Kevin gets controlled by Kevin. Save changes.
Kevin gets controlled by Kevin.
There we go.
Yes.
I don't care from which direction you come, to be honest. So remember to upload your token. 11 for you. So Shanty goes first. He's not here, so he'll probably just try and warn you of the impending, like, enemies piling in. If you hear that, is another question. Then Kevin is on his way. That's one of your turns.
Yep.
So one more turn, you're there. Then Gwen. Gwen, you just jumped through a skylight. Knife and gun ready.
Gun's gonna be pointed at the dude who was shaking the cage.
He's on the ground now. He's no danger at the moment. But yeah, you can point your gun at him. Of course, that also means you're pointing your gun at Billy.
Oh, sorry. Is Billy over there?
Billy is on top of the guy. That's the reason he's on the ground.
Is there anybody else in that room?
No. Well, Jesse, but do you want to point a gun at Jesse?
Cage, please.
No.
I have the gun out. I just want to point it at someone.
I just want to move over to Jesse and see if I can help with the lock.
Sure.
Shoot the lock. Threaten the lock with gunfire.
It's a parrot cage.
Right.
It's a parrot
works.
cage. It does not have a padlock on it or anything. It's kind of slid close. If no one else is there, you can easily escape if no one stops you.
No.
But if you want to shoot at the cage with Jesse in it, please be my guest.
No, I just want to open the cage. That's all I want to do.
You can totally just open the cage.
Yes, I just want to open the cage.
Probably
right now. And then just
visibly
make sure that I'm in a good position that if something happens to Billy, I can rush over and help.
visibly disappointed that you don't get to shoot anything or anyone. Slide the cage
lame. I don't get to
open.
murder anyone today.
Yeah, you slide the cage open.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Jesse
Jesse.
just partway pushes himself onto the entrance of the cage when you start to undo it. So when it's done and the door opens, he just kind of tumbles out really fast and makes a beeline for the desk.
All right, Bird Brain, let's get you out of here.
Gotta go.
Jesse has a way too easy time fitting in that cage, by the way.
Small
Very small.
boy.
Very small
Small
boy.
He is beelining it for the desk with his shit.
So,
Shaken.
There's two of you.
there we go.
So where's the desk?
Next to Gwen, I want to say.
Beelines it.
Yeah, all your stuff is on there. Your boot knife, your matches, whatever else you're missing.
He
in terms of
grabs
weapons.
all of his shit. Is there any other more interesting looking shit on that desk?
Not really. It's just an old desk. It hasn't been used in years.
Yanks the fucking drawers open and everything.
It's like there's an old checkbook in there, empty, dated 1970 something, with like the name of the old company on it. I don't think I named the
Ooh.
company.
How morbid do I want to go with this?
I don't know.
Ronald McDonald's
Incredibly.
Ronald McDonald's electrical service.
No, it was just an old warehouse with like something and son, I think. It was unimportant.
2 men in a truck.
It's a terrible company name.
That's an actual company name. It's a
Jesse-
company. It's a moving company.
Holding the empty checkbook. So, is an empty checkbook flammable, Hoond?
I mean,
Yes,
Well,
it's
yeah.
paper.
All right.
And cardboard.
Yeah, it's
like
It's just paper. It's
Both of
flammable.
those
I've seen
tend to
weird
fi-
false leather ones before.
Oh yeah. I don't know if a faux leather burns.
You need a
Yeah,
lighter
so
kit.
he's got a cheap, like paper one.
It
So he
burns.
goes over towards Billy with this checkbook and his matches. Hey Billy,
What?
you want to roll up Boris for a sec?
On my turn, sure.
Yeah. He lights at the end of the checkbook. So
Okay, that
there you
was,
go.
I think, enough for your turn, though. So.
Enough. I'm cutting you off.
The boggin underneath Billy moans and tries to stir, but he probably has a concussion now, so who knows. Well, you landed on
Terminal
his...
velocity child.
You landed on his head with your elbow. By the way, that should have hurt you too.
I'm surprised his neck didn't break.
Well, they're boggins. You know, they're kind of spherical.
They're sturdy.
Fatty guy.
little chubby
Yeah,
man.
but also-
Is that why he wasn't hurting Jesse really bad?
All right.
Just too dang homely too.
I don't want to get into his motivations right now.
If I can grab a hold of you two, we can get out of here.
Also, yeah, I want to say, Billy, you hit someone's head with your elbow. That should at least sting a bit. Just saying.
A little bit.
You've got that weird, like, funny when you hit your funny bone
Oh,
on something.
God. Yeah.
Oh no.
Peter Griffin for a second.
Anyway, so that's Jesse's turn.
my
Johnny.
bones are vibrating.
Ooh. Okay. Johnny's now up against... Honestly, not that much. Those are two mundane gangsters on the ground. And Johnny is really strong right now. So, Johnny will let go of the now indented storage container. There's like two handprints on it. Troll-sized. We'll go over and start pummeling the first guy in the face. Like, just very casually, like, bum, 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 whatever. He's having fun. Those guys
Casual pummeling.
oh yeah, those guys didn't even have time to get up. So, they won't.
Get that casual pummeling.
I don't want to roll for that because it's not really important right now.
Well, he's your character. You don't have to.
Yeah, I know. He's just doing his thing on the side, distracting those guys from you. And by distracting, I mean probably killing them.
We won't discuss how John does things, and we will not discuss what Johnny did to those men.
It's probably a good thing you
All
can't
we
see
will-
what's happening.
All we know is that he pummeled the guys unconscious,
Yeah.
and that's
Okay.
it.
Billy's turn. And let's see, it's gonna... you wanna... do you need to roll for that, Connor?
I do.
Okay, roll
I
for
do.
it. Okay, roll for it. I give you a -1 for audaciousness.
So picking a fight's like 2, Hoon. What gets you? How do I need to murder to get like a -3?
That's actually a good question. Let's try that out.
Like what?
I mean, are you trying to murder?
No, anyway. Roll,
Generally, things that like get players to laugh or react is typically worth like a 2.
Yeah, but
Um,
you're doing
I
that in
was like-
secret.
what?
You're doing that in secret, though.
But I made you laugh.
Yeah,
Ah,
Well,
that's...
in
count for
secret does
something,
not
doesn't
matter.
it?
Oh, that... Fine, -2. Fine. Fuck it, you can... No, you got a point, you made me laugh. Fuck it. Roll for that, please. Roll for that, please.
Okay, just a moment. I had to
'Cause,
look
like,
up what.
it is funny. It'll be even funnier later.
I like how Pinterest was like, hey, here's the thing that you would like. And it's Marvel movies, and the picture that's on here is of Harley Quinn.
You make it.
Marvel movies.
Actually,
Yes,
do you
everyone's
make it?
favorite Marvel character.
6 -2, 4, you make it, yeah.
Hermione Kim.
Okay. Yeah, you make it, barely, mind you, but you make it. 1 success.
Yay. All right. Anyways, Billy like walks over to Gwen, whistling incredibly inconspicuously, hands in pockets, looking like he didn't do anything.
Nice kid. Now, how about we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do that.
Get outta
Still
here.
gotta-
What a... Okay, how do you... Anyway, let's go back to Shanty, because that was your turn.
Is Shanty just panicking?
Shanty is... I don't know, what would Shanty do?
I think Shanty would probably roll in the moment he noticed that the guy inside got fucking pummeled by a flying child.
I mean, he was on the other side of the warehouse. He probably didn't see what you did. I kind of want him up there as
Okay.
lookout, to be honest.
Alright.
So he's gonna stand there and keep an eye out, and we'll probably see Kevin roll in at his turn.
Oob, 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 oob. Ooba, oob, oob, oob.
Kevin,
All right, am I there yet?
you can roll in right now with your car, and you can get out, and that'll be your turn. I don't care where you come in, by the way.
Flies in through the window. Yeah!
Well, it would still have to be in the realm of possibility.
I mean, we're
Flies
gonna
in through the
go.
window. Yeah!
I mean, we're probably gonna go right back out that window.
Let's see, rolling up
portal, I don't know.
around. That's my car.
That's a
The green.
really big car. Jeez.
Well, I mean, I can just hopscotch my way out of here.
I'm not entirely sure what or what side. Okay,
More like
is it more
this.
like okay?
Well, those are big shipping containers here.
Oh, right.
The tokens are a bit bigger, so it's actually easier to move them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll hop out. What the fuck are you idiots up to? Get the fuck in here and let's get the shit out of here.
Wait, where are you? Oh, hi.
Just
There's your car.
rolls
Yes.
in, tires screeching as he comes to a halt.
Yeah, I got your fucking message. What the fuck did you idiots do this time?
Mitch.
To be
Okay.
You interrupted my circle jerk.
Mitch, on your back seat is a little trophy. Gold-plated with the words number 2 blah 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 car contest. Whatever, I don't care what it's named.
All right.
You got this. You got second place because you had to go quickly. You missed the last one. Missed the last thing.
Yeah, obviously.
So it just
And I was going to win that goddamn race.
easily. You just drive in, stop next to Johnny, who is looming over a guy with a bloody face, and some other guy with what appears to be a broken leg.
Oh, shit. Not again.
Did it kill your boner, buddy?
Johnny,
Oh god,
meanwhile-
we're in combat?
Johnny, well, not quite. Johnny is still. Here's the thing: Johnny turns his head around while still pummeling those guys with his fists, really slowly and methodically, like bam, 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 crack, bam. turns around, nods to you, then goes back to bam, bam.
Well,
And we go back to Gwen. Also, as Shanty, okay, let's do Shanty's turn. Shanty can see Kevin rolling in, screeching tires, tiny trophy on the back seat.
what the fuck?
Well, you miss. Well, Kevin had to leave his underground car show off early and only won second prize.
Yeah, and I
Aw.
blame all of you idiots
It's literally their
for
fault.
getting into trouble.
Clearly.
Anyway, the others are in the office space right now. Jesse's free, so. And
Oh,
it's
good.
Gwen's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to
Let's
know
see
this thing is
here.
gonna last for like about 4 minutes.
What?
Hmm?
The hole in the ceiling is gonna last for about 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, good.
Escape
So-
out of it.
Well, there's also
How do you go
a
up
more-
into the ceiling?
Yeah, but there's also a more permanent hole in the skylight as well.
The
Yes, let's try and fall through the broken glass.
yeah, I want to say
Yeah.
there's broken glass on the edges, but hey, your choice.
How will we get up
Oh
there?
shit.
I have arms.
Well, and I'll grab Jesse and Billy. All right, guys, we're gonna hopscotch our way out of here. And
Jesse,
I will do just like a weird, like, almost like the Mario like triple jump to get
You-
to get that extra height.
you are still empowered, but I
Well, that-
kind of want you to roll Dex for that jump though.
That's fine.
Dex and that-
Parthalax is doing what he can
Yes.
with his wings that really only support him.
All right, I forgot the dragon too. Anyway, yeah, roll Dex and Athletics, please.
Death and
Not
athletics,
death and
yes.
athletics. Jesus.
Yes, roll death.
Roll death. And athletics.
What's the difficulty?
Also,
God damn it!
Connor wants something.
Do you have seen?
Seeming?
Scene.
Seen. The
Uh,
rank. It's what you need. in
No,
order
but
to
I do have actor.
That is.
That's not good enough.
I'm sorry.
That's not the
Faye?
same thing.
Faye,
Um. Faye lets you affect other changelings, but you need seen to affect them.
well, he's not affecting you. He's using his empowered self to try and jump with you.
Yeah, and without seeing, all he's gonna do is wrench her arms out of their sockets.
Well, yeah, but his decision.
I'm thinking about it. We're working on it.
It's a work in progress.
How much? Like how?
I guess.
How high is the hole? How high is Billy's hole in the ceiling?
Well, it's normal ceiling height, so I want to say like 2 meters.
I mean, I could boost you guys up if that's what you want.
So that's like. Actually, no, it's an old warehouse, so it would be considerably higher.
Exactly. How are we gonna get up?
It would be like almost 3 feet.
I am on the other side.
It
I
would-
can make
yeah.
a make
Anyway.
a robe out of the clothing I'm
Anyway,
wearing.
the ceiling.
Hell yeah.
The ceiling is about 3 feet high. 2.5, 3 feet. Don't don't quote me on that.
Shanty, please don't.
Not feet. God
strip.
damn it, meters.
Okay.
Oh. It's okay. It's okay.
You've seen me
Um,
naked before, Jazzy.
I'm currently saying it's higher than 2 or 3 meters here because I'm 2 meters tall.
Yeah.
What?
And I said 2.5 to 3 meters. So let's say 9 feet. There.
9 feet.
Let's compromise at 9 feet.
I mean, I could boost you guys up if you guys stand on my shoulders.
That could work.
Or
And even if I don't strip down, I can help grab your hands and help drag you onto the roof.
Yeah.
Or like we could just walk out from the entrance.
I mean, we could also walk out the door, but there's the potential that is there a back door? Was there like a back door to this warehouse, like when I was climbing up the pipe?
No.
I think that's
Okay.
a window.
No,
that a
that's
window?
part. No, that's part of the. Or is it? No, the window is the thing to your right there. That's a window that lets you look down into the rest of the warehouse.
Okay.
Oh, are there windows that look? Are there windows in this room?
No. That's
Show
that's
me
only
the
the skylight. That's apparently enough light for the office.
Okay.
Being lonely.
Then I will just drag them over to Billy's hole in the ceiling and just ready myself to boost them up and out, out the hole.
Out the hole, I guess. Don't say it like that.
Well, if the others don't object to that, I guess you can do that.
It was kind of like.
Is it-
I mean,
Is
I
it my turn?
guess.
Well, it's my turn right now.
Well, after your turn.
Johnny, then actually it'll be Billy. Well, actually, Jesse doesn't have a turn right now, so Jesse's not in the turn order.
Damn it. I got a 10, so I should be after you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Jesse
you
is.
should.
Oh, you can't see that anymore. Sorry, they have the new token in.
It won't.
Oh.
Yes, there we
Yeah.
go. It wouldn't let me put Jesse in, so.
That's
It's
fair.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just throw Billy through the skylight.
Huck Billy.
I
Oh,
guarantee you're.
I'll huck
Sorry.
Billy through the hole, or at least like give him like a boost.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do. If you want to hurt your fellow team members, fine.
Just grab him by the ankles, just spin him around, and
Grab him by the neck
Lead
like a
him to the
kitten
skylight.
and just whoop upwards.
Just shoot.
That's how you do it.
Doop, doop.
I mean, okay, so that's your thing.
I'm basically in position to boost them out the hole that Billy made.
Right. Well, for a boost, you don't have to roll anything. You're just there as like a step ladder.
That's
Pretty much.
fortunate.
Jesse.
Jesse witnessing Billy getting hucked like a sack of potatoes.
Billy did not get thrown.
He did not get thrown?
You wanted to burn down the place, if I remember right.
No, Jesse had that checkbook. And he set it on fire.
Yes.
And he's letting it burn as a bunk.
Okay, to do what?
To perform a magic.
An entire magic?
An entire magic. Wow.
A whole magic.
One whole magic.
How many
One-
magics are we talking? Like a
A
whole
whole
1.5 magics?
Like 350.
The whole food.
350 magic.
Magic.
A whole
Uh,
half magic.
350 magic.
350 of magics.
Anyway, yeah.
Fuck.
What do you want to do?
I want to cast Creeping Shadows on the scene.
Okay.
To confuse whoever might be around so they think we might be going in one direction when we're really going in another direction.
All right.
Just chaos. Chaos!
That's all.
That's okay. You want to obfuscate your escape.
Pretty much.
Fair enough. Good idea.
Burn, burn, yes.
I give. If you chant burn, 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 I give you -2.
Burn.
Burn. Just go full crazy. I don't mind.
Oh yeah, Jesse is having a breakdown,
Oh
so.
jeez.
Puka, come on. We ain't got time. We gotta get you
And
out of
just-
here.
He's letting this fucking thing burn and burn. And then do I roll anything?
Well, yeah.
Alright, what shall I
You'll-
roll?
The
Difficulty by 1.
What, Connor?
Scene increases your difficulty by 1.
Alright.
Scene and time.
you roll your dots.
So you're
and,
getting
your dots and scene.
so
The
you're-
dots for your magic.
God, I am not in it today. Fuck.
so however many dots you have in scene, and then the particular art that goes along with creeping shadows.
Alright.
However many dots you have in that.
That's a
Roll.
1 and a 2. That's 3d10.
Yes.
3d10.
And you would have to
And
hit.
the difficulty should drop by 1 if scene increases the difficulty by 1.
Well, I think I got a pretty dang high mark anyhow.
You're fine.
Yeah, you did.
You're
Yeah,
absolutely fine.
you're doing it.
This, in fact,
Just
will last way longer than it needs to be. You're fine.
so I'm like hunched over this burning checkbook, and Gwen is like, "Come on, Jesse, we have to go. We got to get you out of here." And he's like muttering "burn" under his breath.
He's
And then the next thing Gwen knows is that shadows are flooding out and going every which way before he turns back and goes over to Gwen.
Jesus
Because it's
Christ.
time to go.
Well, this is a bit before Yu-Gi-Oh, so you can't really make a comparison to the Shadow Realm, but there you go.
We're in the Shadow Realm now. There are shadows just going
Yeah.
everywhere.
Shadows engulf the office space, obscuring pretty much everything beyond arm's length. You can still hear that one boggin on the ground groaning and moaning about...
He probably has a serious concussion.
Oh yeah,
Let's be honest.
he's not in a good place. That he got hit by a child in the head, okay? A full-speed child. Not good.
An
It sounds like
entire
we
full
it sounds
speed
like we
child.
used Billy as a weapon and threw him at the
You
boggin.
did. So that's Jesse.
Yeah, he threw himself
Johnny-
at the bottom.
Billy throws himself in the water.
Johnny will get ready to get aboard Kevin's car, by which I mean he will grab those people's leg. He will grab both those people's legs and just twist them a bit, like one to the left, then to the right, then to the left again. Done.
Ew.
And
That's
then
how
just,
you do it.
yeah, then just look over to punch the other guy in the face once more, so he's unconscious or dead. Who cares? Honestly. Then turn around to Kevin and just go, "I'm ready." Goes in the car.
We're all in this together, don't you know?
Anyway, now Billy and Billy, actually all of you in the office, can hear people come up the stairs and hammering against the office door by now.
Well, shit.
The office door is closed though. And it's, like I
Y'all
said,
might
it's
wanna get a move
yeah,
on, though.
it's an old warehouse, so it's a sturdy wooden door.
Sturdy wooden door, and the room is now just filled with freaky deaky shadows.
Oh yeah, even if they get in, they would probably not be able to see you. So, Billy's turn. Billy, you got a lift, so you're like half in your portal, I guess.
Billy will like lift himself up, pull himself up, turn back around and offer a hand down to anybody else coming up.
Okay.
Jesse will take that hand, I guess.
Shanty?
Shanty is going to help everybody get through the portal.
Good.
Cool.
Put you over here a bit.
So
Kevin,
people are now on top of the thing.
they are on top of the roof again, yeah. I don't think you would be able to see them right now. No, probably not.
Yeah, I'd
But-
probably ask
Johnny.
Johnny, what the fuck is going on? Where the fuck is everybody?
Johnny points to the roof. Up there, getting the pigeon. Okay.
Okay, then I'll probably shout out, if y'all fuckers can hear me, answer. What the fuck's happening?
You hear wild coos in the distance.
It's
We're on the roof, bro!
Don't come up here. There are all kinds of, well,
Baddies.
technically right now it's just us up here, but there's a lot of baddies around.
I'm gonna go around to the side so you can jump in.
Hell yeah.
Gwen and Jesse.
And
Wait,
Yes.
Gwen and Jesse, you can hear from across the door, very muffled. They sound like kids, man. What the fuck is happening? people scream. And wait, and then a voice answers, "What? What, man? What?
I want my money!
You're not making any sense right now, man. You wanna puff? Huh? Like, that guy's out. That's one of the
Okay,
one red cap that
we-
went into, like, get high.
Are we all back on the roof now?
No, you are not.
Oh, okay.
Jesse
So
is...
Jesse,
Like
We will get to
Jesse.
that. The way I see it, Gwen, you're at the bottom. Jesse is kind of
Right.
on your shoulders and is in the process of getting heaved up by Billy and Shanty.
Yeah.
Then I will get back into my car and drive around so they can just jump in.
Yeah. Hey, drive me closer. I want
Hell
to hit
yeah.
them.
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my
I
sword.
don't need a sword.
is it like in Mario Kart Double Dash where you had the person in the back who could also do like the R like attack move and they
Yes.
just like slide the car like to the right
Sure,
or
yeah.
the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that Johnny's just in the truck bed.
Johnny's wherever he wants to be.
Okay,
This
yeah,
is-
that's fair.
This is the power of Johnny.
No, Johnny's in the what the fuck?
Passenger seat?
The passenger seat. Thank you. Johnny's in the passenger seat, just looking, well, not exactly happy, but quite content with what he has done. No, he's just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, remember, I don't have a passenger side door.
So,
Just saying that way you can, reach out and grab stuff and or people.
oh, that's a good idea. Let's grab some people.
Is it a convertible? I assume. Top open,
No?
open top.
No, it's a, truck, or it's a
Oh,
pickup
okay.
truck, or at least it was.
Anyway, Gwen, you
Yep.
can't really. I mean, you can't really do anything. You're serving as a stepladder.
Yeah.
So let's just go quickly. Jesse, you're getting up there, I guess, unless you want to do something else.
Yep. Nope, I get hefted up, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny's very content with where he is. He probably killed 2 people. He at least maimed them. You know, fun times.
Yeah.
Billy,
Commit.
I'm assuming Gwen is climbed down, correct?
what?
I'm serving as a stepladder.
We have helped. What's her tits? Gwen! We've helped Gwen climb out, right?
Not yet.
No, I'm at the bottom serving as a stepladder.
Like
for
right,
Jesse.
but Jesse's out now.
right now, Jesse's up there with you. Only Gwen remains in the office. Kevin and Johnny are down below.
I will
Hands are
pull Gwen.
reaching out to grasp you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Cool. I will.
Billy, if you want to do anything else, just trying to
Yeah.
help Gwen, I guess.
Yeah.
Shanty, Kevin,
Alright.
Shanty.
Pull Gwen.
Shanty is also going to try and help Gwen get up here.
Okay. Kevin just stands down there, being angry that he lost his first place trophy. Unbelievable.
Athletics 5!
What?
Cool.
I got like 5 athletics. I'm pretty good at like.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're rolling to
I'm
help.
pretty good at athletics too.
Okay.
Yeah!
Okay, Gwen. You probably have to
Cool.
jump a
I guess
bit.
Yeah. Well, I'll kick off the wall and grab the rock. You know, to grab a hold of the skylight,
I mean,
and then
Wait.
with their help, climb out.
you grab a hold of the skylight? Are you sure?
Sorry, I'm grabbing a hold of the edge of the hole
Oh,
to pull
okay.
myself up with their help.
Well,
Yeah, it's a bit more.
I just say, if you want to lacerate your hands, be my guest.
Let's lose some fingers.
Yeah. Who needs
So,
fingers,
anyways,
right?
I guess I'll climb out,
needs
and then
fingers?
I'll look back in the hole, and I'll just shout, "If you ever fucking touch my pigeon again, I'll do more than just elbow you in the face."
Who do you
Hey,
say
that's
that
my
to?
pigeon.
Who do you say that to?
You
The
have an elbow
boggin.
in the-
The
Oh,
boggin.
the
What
bug.
do you mean elbow?
He probably heard that. Probably.
Now let's get out of here.
I'm a grown ass woman and this is my
Yeah.
baby ass pigeon.
As you move away, you hear the door, like, crash open. You hear footsteps, and then they abruptly stop. And then they're swearing. Just incoherent swearing with, like, Cassie, fucking goddammit!
Nice.
Boss!
Perfect.
Boss! What the fuck?
You're not my mommy!
He looks. Yeah, whoever's in there can't see you, just as you couldn't see inside. So you're good.
We are. I guess we're just jumping off the roof now, or not the roof, but
Well, climbing.
Please don't just jump off.
I jumped.
You can't tell us what to do.
Catch the pigeon.
Catch the pigeon.
I mean, to be fair, if Jesse could just turn into a fucking pigeon and fly off.
Can I? Shit. What do I roll for pigeoning again?
Nothing, as long as you're out of sight of everyone else.
Roll for pigeon.
If you're in sight of other changelings, you can spend a point of glamour to transform.
Oh, sorry, Connor. You're really quiet.
He said if you're inside of other changelings. If you're within sight of other changelings.
You can spend a glamour.
Let him talk, guys.
Sorry.
If you're in sight of other changelings, you can spend a point of glamour to transform. This also includes enchanted mortals and Cathay. If you're in front of regular mortals, you cannot transform. Inside of
and if no one,
you have any cost.
if no one sees you, you can just do it for free.
Yeah.
Remember, Jesse, there ain't no body if there ain't no bodies.
Exactly.
I'll spend 1 point of glamour and turn into a bird.
Burp.
Burp!
Wait.
I've been burbified.
Wait, I'm actually
What is
I'm prepared for this.
Parthalax's strength? Not great.
Piggin.
There. I'm totally prepared for this.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's perfect.
So
Let's give you control over it. There you go. Piggin.
Jesse flies down into the car.
You can't move it.
I did. It got moved back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Human Jesse. Human Jesse can go up here for now.
Cool.
Okay,
Just
so
put human Jesse in the GM layer for now.
Piggin just landing on the car.
Waiting for Shanty to come down, really.
Johnny looks up.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny looks up and goes, "Welcome back."
He receives a coo as a response.
Wow.
Is Jesse? Is Jesse?
Is Jesse? Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess I lost connection.
Goon's back for not playing Masquerade anymore.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Oh, we just played Masquerade.
Yeah, Gwen hopped inside of the truck.
Right. Okay,
I just hopped inside the truck.
good.
It's fine.
Yep.
Except he'll cry if he wants to.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
so
really, I'm still under the effects of dragon scales by now, so I mean,
Gwen, Jesse, I want to say, if none of you want to get into a fight, we don't need initiative anymore.
None of us want to get in a fight.
Okay. Because, first of all, there are like 3 guys left that are in combat condition, and I say this like very generously because that red X totally stoned, that blue X looking for his boss in the middle of a shadowed office, the Clericorn you have not heard or seen anything of.
I'm scared.
Of course, Kevin wouldn't know any of that. Like, he just saw 2 guys getting pummeled and probably the remnants of a red cap under a shipping container.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
so
right.
I'm just. What the
the remnants of a
fuck
red
is
cap.
going on?
When I say remnants, I mean you could see his feet sticking out and like his legs. You don't know if he's alive or not. He might be.
Like Wizard of Oz
Oh
style.
Christ! Fuck! Shit!
He's
shit, what
probably.
did you guys do?
Shanty, you
Johnny-
really care to join us on the trauma mobile?
Johnny looks over and just go, I used some matching and I got really strong and I pushed the shipping container over that one guy, and then I pummeled those other guys, like, till they stopped moving.
That's a little much, don't you think?
Oh shit.
Johnny looks at Billy, and just matter-of-factly, they stopped moving, didn't they?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell.
Shandy,
Anyway.
are you in the vehicle?
Shanty has jumped into the vehicle.
Okay.
The pigeon has pigeoned over into your lap.
Yeah.
And Jesse's trying to hide his face in your hands.
You are free to drive away.
Shanty is petting
Let's
Jesse
get the
frantically.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shanty, I want two things though, real quick.
Yeah.
First of all, Kevin, where do you drive off to? Like, what direction?
West, which would be just straight from where where the car is right now.
Okay. In that case, I want you all to make a perk alert.
Woohoo!
My favorite.
This will be a DC 8 since you're driving away.
Perception plus what?
Perk alert.
Perk alert. Perception plus alertness.
Oh no.
I got 1 success.
Oh no.
Okay.
I botched.
Okay.
Wow.
Difficulty
8.
8.
8. In fact, I'm going to roll that for Johnny too.
I got 1.
Nice.
I got 3 successes.
3d10.
I am high-wired, babes.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
5
okay.
successes, really.
Oh yeah, you got 5. That's amazing.
Dang. You
Just-
hear the fuck out of whatever that was.
Just super paranoid about everything right now.
You're using your super pigeon
And
senses.
Johnny got fuck all. Alright, the one of
Big
you who
surprise there.
succeeded, and especially the pigeon. You see, as you drive away, you see that Clericorn looking like around the corner, seeing you drive away, and he just stands there, arms crossed. Just looks after you.
Would it...
He's very disappointed with us.
Alright, would it cost anything to turn back into a people?
I don't think so.
I don't
Alright.
think it does.
I turned back into a people.
Yeah.
Kevin, drive backwards.
I know you can't transform when some mundanes are watching you, but I don't think just turning back costs you anything.
Or at the very least, we can be told to, okay, look away for a second.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm actually not sure. I don't think it costs Slammer. That would be a bit excessive. But yeah, you can turn
Being
back.
back into boy.
Yeah, you're talking to someone
Looks-
up there if you wanted. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
the Clericorn.
Looks at Kevin. Kevin, drive backwards.
What the hell are you on about? Also, you're surprisingly heavy.
And he points his little, like, messed up finger at the Clericorn who is staring at us.
Oh.
I
Messed up? What did I miss?
Yeah,
I
messed up
will-
fingers. He's been gnawing the hell out of them.
Yeah. Hey,
Uh,
Shanty.
I will fight. Can I fire my pistol at him?
Yeah.
You can try.
I don't know, can you?
Anyway, real quick.
Yeah?
Before Gwen fires a pistol. Shanty,
Yeah?
what did you have in terms of successes?
I had 1.
Yeah. No, you had 2.
No, I had 1 because the
Nine and a
1
10.
cancels out 10.
Yeah, and the 10 is twice.
Oh, okay.
10's double.
2
You got
successes.
2. That is actually enough. Behind the southern shipping container, like on the side there,
Yeah.
you glimpse the shape of something oddly familiar and oddly frightening.
Ooh. Shanty goes very, very quiet as he stares at that container. He gasps and, fucking name. Jesse. Jesse can feel him growing tense underneath him. Is he still sitting on his lap?
I guess.
Pretty much.
Still want to drive backwards?
Jesse, sorry, not Jesse. Shanty will immediately saying, "Don't drive backwards! Don't drive backwards!"
I am going to just pedal to the metal and get the fuck out of here.
Just go, Kevin. I've got it.
Okay. However, real quick. We want Gwen first. Gwen, try and fire your gun.
Yeah, I'm just... Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I see. He's right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire my gun at him.
Yeah. Gwen, you... No, real
Is
quick.
it firearms plus dex?
No, it's okay. You don't have to roll. Because you take your gun, you carefully aim down the sights, you press the trigger down, and nothing fucking happens. I assume Billy will look up to you with sort of apologetic, maybe.
Don't tell me what to do, motherfucker.
Or not.
Inconspicuously.
Jesse
Billy?
is shaking.
Billy?
Do you want to check your pistol?
Yeah.
There's no bullets in there.
He saw us. He saw us. He saw the
That's
car.
okay.
He saw your car. Kevin, he saw your car.
That's okay. I'll take the That's fine. I'll take the empty clip and replace it with the full clip.
Yeah, by now you're too far away.
I think I have a full clip.
Yeah, but by the time you reload it and take an aim again, your target is gone.
Yeah, I had an extra clip. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Alright, so that's 10 bullets that I'm missing.
You can probably get them back.
Not easy to come by when you're
before
age
you
18.
before you completely vacate these premises, Jesse, since
Yes.
you rolled 5 goddamn successes.
Dang.
Jesus fucking Christ. That pigeon has
Oh, boy.
good eyesight.
Yeah, well, duh, it's a pigeon.
Piggin.
You will
Also,
see...
he's freaking the hell out, so adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
squeaking.
adrenaline.
You know why he's
adrenaline's a hell of a
freaking out,
drug.
right?
You make it, Connor. You make it. Anyway. Sorry. It's just such a stupid scene. Just whistling.
Get on with it, Hoond.
Stealing bullets. Okay. What you see, Jesse, as you look back, the Cluricorn looks to his left towards the shadows, seems to listen to something, and then looks very surprised and nods and goes around the corner again and is gone.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
It happens fairly quick, but you catch it because you apparently have like
Super pigeon vision.
Super pigeon vision, yes.
Yeah!
And then you're gone. You escape into the night. There you go, you're safe.
Jesse slides off of Shanty's lap and clutches the sides of his head with his chewed up, bloodied fingers.
Jesse clings to... Sorry, not Jesse. Shanty clings to Jesse as well.
I'm just looking at Billy and I'm holding out my hand. Can I have my bullets back?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have bullets.
I saw the look you gave me earlier.
I didn't give you any look.
The apologetic look that said that I'm sorry for doing this.
No, that was Hoond.
That was Hoon who can shut his fucking mouth.
I'm sorry.
Fucking monster Hoon.
I'm sorry.
What in the fuck happened?
We went to go rescue Jesse.
Why the fuck did Jesse need rescuing?
Don't ask me, ask Jesse.
Oh,
Jesse, what the fuck did you... That's what I'm doing. Jesse, what the fuck did you do?
Jesse, sobbing against the bottom, like silent sobbing against the bottom of the truck. Well, kind of being like held sort of by Shanty.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's no way Shanty's letting go of you right now.
I don't know, Kevin.
What the... Wait, fuck, is that...
Asking direct questions, babe.
Fuck!
you think that he knows.
Fucking pookies.
Pukas.
Shit. Or
Pukas.
pukas.
No pookies. They're pookies.
Fuck.
Pookie. So that sounds like a
Cussing
slur.
pukas.
A newborn puka is called a pookie.
Oh,
Pookie.
Pookie.
I mean, I guess he could be a Pookie.
Billy will pull out like a fucking big water bottle full of I don't know, fucking Kool-Aid probably. Strawberry Kool-Aid. And
And to what?
He
a water bottle full of strawberry Kool-Aid.
nice.
Hell yeah.
I am taking out one clip. I am taking out the empty clip and replacing it with my full clip. Are
Jesse.
there bullets in my full clip?
Are they bullets in my full clip, or are they both empty clips?
Are
You
you reloading a
disappointment.
third time?
Wait.
Look, I had the gun was like fully, but I had a full clip in there, and then I had an extra clip with me just in case.
Wait, can pukas tell the truth if they like write it down on a piece of paper?
Nope.
Or
No.
They literally have
But
to
they
roll willpower.
Can I roll willpower?
You can totally roll willpower. I think it's a
All
DC. I think it's 8 actually.
Okay, so here's the thing, chicken. Or not chicken, coops. You have to remember the puka can also use leading lies.
Use what lies?
Leading lies.
Gotcha.
If I'm really quiet, you can just turn up my volume.
I've turned up your volume 3 times.
Yeah, you're at max volume for me too.
Yep.
You kind of drift in and out like you're drifting away from the mic.
Well, your mom's a hoe.
He drifts in and out like the wind.
That might be the truth, but it has
Yep.
nothing to do with the mic.
So rude,
But
Connor.
please explain, Connor.
You can tell. Okay, so what you're basically doing is speaking puka. Like you read the book, right? Including the Kith book for pukas, where they explain all of this stuff.
Suspicious silence. Koofs, this is the perfect time to start role-playing the puka. Just, yes, of course I read the book. I read all the books. I read it before it was
Yeah.
written. I wrote the book.
I know Gygax.
And after I was done, I read the entirety of the mage book.
The mage book. Yes, I read all the mage books. I know exactly what chanty I'm in.
Then I fixed Vampire the Masquerade and rewrote an entirely new version with far less racism, if you
Anyway.
can believe it.
Well, darn.
Anyway, please, Connor, please explain to her what you meant.
This is gonna take a while. All right. So remember that you only have to lie when somebody asks you a direct question.
Okay.
But you can give leading responses. Say like somebody asks you if you stole their coat. You can say, or I'm sorry, let's say somebody asks you if you know who stole their coat. You can say, I don't know, which would be a response and would be terribly unpuka-like for you, and they won't believe you because you're a puka. Or you can say, I don't know, why don't you ask, say, Kevin, because you know Kevin actually stole the coat.
Fuck.
Let's say you do know, and it's Kevin who stole the coat. Then that would be a totally legit lie. And what you said next wasn't a lie or a truth. It was just another bit of a tag on.
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
Remember that you can use play on words. You just can't give direct answers.
Gotcha.
But you can play with it. It's the entire purpose of being a puka. That's why I typically don't recommend players play puka for their first character in Changeling.
Yeah.
So, like, you could say, well, I don't know what they wanted with me. They certainly didn't scream it into my face 37 times.
Yes.
Just
We
be a
didn't-
sarcastic
didn't
asshole.
totally, interrogate me for an hour over it.
All right, but what wasn't this interrogation about?
Also, they
Jesse.
can phrase questions more cleverly.
Well, Shanty,
Jesse-
Shanty knows Jesse.
Jesse takes the strawberry Kool-Aid.
He drinks the Kool-Aid.
He drinks part of the Kool-Aid.
By the way,
Hands it
Chicken,
back.
Yeah?
I think you're the only person I have ever seen that has actually thought to just ask different questions to the puka.
Really?
Huh.
Every other motherfucker just tries to just tries to slam the puka with straight questions. And they never
Oh my god, for real?
No, I'm not fucking with you. This is a legit thing.
Huh.
What the hell?
I like playing puka.
Hey, hey, Connor.
What's up?
How are the elves pronounced?
She.
She. I'm gonna write that down.
She.
I always forget.
Yeah.
She.
The D is silent.
Yeah, I pronounced like she. There we go. I always forget that. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. Shanny, do you remember anyone by the name of Ron?
Can't say that I do.
Yes, you do.
You know no
do?
one by the name of
We
Ron, and
talked
Jesse
about-
looks into your eyes.
We talked about this yesterday.
That is the name of Jesse's dad.
Right. Gotcha.
Literally copy
I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I heard that name like once yesterday. I'm
It's
sorry.
a weird day, man.
I copy pasted it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. Anyway, Shanty's eyes will widen and go, "No, they was after your dad? Sorry, they weren't after your dad, were they? No, wait.
What? They were after your
fucking-
dad? I don't have a dad. I'm an
Sorry,
orphan.
what the fuck did fucking your dad want with them? That because that's how you fucking phrase shit.
What wouldn't they do with your not father? I mean, what?
I'm gonna turn back into a pigeon and peck your brains out.
Wait, fuck, you fucking said that straight, which means you aren't gonna fucking do it. Haha, two can play at this game,
I wasn't
bitch.
asked a direct question, you little shit. Try again. Turns into a pigeon.
Are you gonna fucking turn into a pigeon and peck me?
Will cost you one glamour.
No.
Oh.
Wait.
Wait.
Did you say no to me? Wait, was that the end? Are we saying no to
Johnny-
me or
Johnny
to
will
fun?
Johnny will roll himself out of the car, never be seen again.
Jesse, who is mid-mental breakdown, being asked all sorts of questions, just covers his face with his hands again. And just
Shanty.
after a moment of breathing, where's my van?
Shanty reaches down and hugs Jesse. Where is his van? I don't remember.
Still in the freehold where you parked it.
Still back in the freehold.
Let's go.
Like nobody moved that thing in like a week.
Alright, I will be turning over to go toward the freehold.
Let's go by. No, that won't work. They don't. Shanty holds a little closer to Jesse.
Jesse has his face buried in Shandy's chest because, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, big mood for both of them right there.
Man, God, I kept enough bullets on hand.
What is it with you and bullets? Are
Why
y'all
did
just
Folks.
Are y'all just fixing to get somebody killed? Either yourself or some unlucky asshole what crosses your path and looks at you in a weird way? What
Look, I
kind of a
wasn't sure.
psychopath are you?
American.
One who's dealt with the criminal underbelly for long enough to know that sometimes having a firearm makes you feel a little bit safer.
Well, you
Bruh,
guys-
you're like 18.
While you guys banter, Jesse's gonna shut down. I'm gonna be right back.
That's fair.
Fuck.
So do you want to just go straight to the freehold, or you want to, like, I don't know, stop at McDonald's first?
I'd like to stop and get my bike if you don't mind.
Where the fuck is your goddamn bike?
Wherever we park the RV.
Well, that's where the fuck I'm already going,
Yeah, it's in the
dipshit.
freehold.
Oh. I thought that was like outside the freehold.
No, you parked inside on.
Well, why
on-
the fuck do
in
you
a
think we're
parking
going back to the freehold?
Like, you're parking inside in a parking space next to a whole lot of other cars.
Yep.
Because it's a parking space. There's no reason.
True.
There's no reason for a freehold not to have a fucking parking space if you can drive into it.
Y'all, a curious suggestion, I know, but maybe we could take some slightly less obvious and straightforward roads to the freehold, you know?
Yeah.
Were those other
Why?
assholes changelings? I mean, fucking, of course they were. Like, why the fuck else would they want to be involved with us?
Oh, right, you
idiots?
weren't there. Really quickly. 3 of them were changelings plus the boggin in the office. 2 redcaps, 1 clericorn, 1 boggin.
All right, yeah, because I didn't really get a good look at any of them.
Yeah, one of the redcaps got squished.
And I'm assuming the one you were beating the fuck up was also a red, or it was the other red cap.
Johnny looks at you. No, just humans.
I might have to get sick.
Well, lean over the truck and do it.
Yeah, because don't barf in my fucking car.
I'm
Or I'll have
sorry.
you- If you do, I'll have you clean it with your fucking toothbrush.
I don't wanna.
Well, it's not like it's gonna smell any worse.
Shut the fuck up about my car, man.
Also,
I didn't
for
say
the
nothing
record,
about car.
I'm just pointing out your car is super roads, man.
also for the record, I don't normally use the gun. That's why I have this knife, and I'll pull out the boot knife.
So you just fucking murder people with knives? The fuck? Is like the gun not slow?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I have met people on crack less violent than you.
I'm a criminal. I have done criminal
You're a
things.
criminal. I'm a
Fuck
criminal.
goes out and says that shit. Like, you
Look,
don't
if
seem
y'all-
like a very convincing fucking criminal.
If you
You
gotta
sound
say
like
that
a
you're a
fucking idiot
criminal,
pretending to be one.
yeah, if you gotta say that you're a criminal, that's like the first sign that you ain't no criminal.
Yeah, she's probably like super am and is just a fucking psychopath.
Johnny will look up to Gwen and say, "You shouldn't rely on a weapon. It's too easy to get disarmed.
I'm back.
Rely on your
Hello.
fists instead. Very
I'm
hard to
starting
disarm your
realize
fists."
that. I'm starting to realize that now, and I'll look over at Billy.
Or they can actually fucking disarm, or they can literally fucking disarm you still.
They can try.
Yeah, and what?
Also, by now,
they
John-
can pry your
Yeah.
cold, dead
Car?
hands out of your fucking cold, dead hands, or what?
If someone cuts off my arm, we'll take it in my other hand and beat them to death with it.
He will.
I can't believe it.
Also-
Is Gwen still leaving her pistol around like a fucking lunatic?
No,
I assume
I'm
so.
not.
I would like to assume.
Same.
No, it's back in my jacket.
Okay. Because this entire time I thought that Gwen was just waving the fucking thing around.
No,
Except for that short period of time where she was also waving a knife around in her other hand.
It was
Yeah.
I mean,
scary.
fair. I did have it in my fair. I did take the knife out of my boot, but I put it back in.
Hey, Carol, check out these pictures.
Oh yeah, can check out.
Well, they
the
talk
pictures.
about gun violence.
Good lord.
No, yes, I'm waving the gun around. I'm also just shooting rounds wildly into the air.
Just, well, I'm starting to bang, bang. See it now? Bang, bang, bang.
I'm a criminal. Bang, bang,
Just
bang.
noodle arming. I don't like that inconspicuous whistling. Connor.
I didn't do anything.
It's like the park. It's like the park ranger from oh shoot.
I would
American
like-
Dad? Was it American Dad? Or was it
I don't
Family
know.
Guy?
I would like to think that Billy stealing the bullets was a little tiny payback for Gwen driving off with his skateboard.
Yes.
I mean, probably a little.
Billy's
Look, I just wanted the bullets back because those things are expensive.
Yep.
And not
They
easy to
are.
come by when you're 18.
Too bad. They're super easy to come by when you're 18. Yep.
You got parents, you live in America, you got bullets.
True.
Fucking.
Yeah,
this is
they
1980s. By the way, Hoon, see
Can
my
you buy
PM.
ammunition at 18?
Yeah, I see your PM. It's like, if that was your role, you make it.
Okay.
Without any problems.
oh boy, this isn't concerning at all.
I know.
Are you still driving back to the field at this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few random turns,
Alright.
and occasionally look over my shoulder to see if anyone's following us.
No one is following you. Mind you, there is only one official entrance to the freehold.
True.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we gotta be all super conspicuous about going into it.
Oh, that's fair. I'm
Or
just-
take a direct route to there is
Yeah.
what I was guessing.
that's fair. I'm just saying you will end up at the same place where you would end up normally.
Fair.
Like, you can't exactly sneak into it.
Also, now that my bullets are missing, I just constantly want to be on the, check-in to make sure my entire pistol isn't going away.
Anyway, so you eventually make it back into the freehold. And park next to the RV, I suppose? Hello? Oh, not again. God damn it.
Yep.
Crack shot Vampire the Masquerade in between the internet gaps.
I
Yeah.
really need to call my provider and complain about this shit.
Absolutely, because that is
Every-
unacceptable.
It happens every weekend now. You're kidding
That
me.
is very unacceptable.
What am I been paying for anyway?
So, my gun, is it still there?
Oh, that
Is
was the
the
last you
baby still
heard.
there?
Okay, anyway. I don't know. So
What
are
do you
you...
mean you don't know?
I don't know. Are you back in the freehold now or not?
I mean,
I-
I think.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
checking
we-
on my gun like every 5 seconds now.
Well,
We took some alternate routes. It took a little longer, but we did get back to the freehold.
yeah. I mean, if you check your gun every 5 seconds, so you would notice that it is gone.
No!
But
Even
anyway,
harder to get a hold of.
you are... Well, it's not my fault that you lose everything. Pay more attention to it.
Oh my god.
Anyway. You, re-enter the
Fine.
freehold. I assume you just park the car next to the RV.
Get my pistol
Yes.
now.
Okay, well, the RV is still right where you left it because it's only been a couple hours.
Jesse fucking rolls out of the truck. He has
So
been he is as soon as it stops, he rolls out. He has been dead silent and just on mental lockdown. Like there's nothing in those eyes for the rest of that drive until he got back to the
Aw.
freehold.
He's gone full
Aw.
pigeon.
His
So
brain dead.
anything else I'm missing? Besides my entire gun?
Check yourself.
Probably not, but could you give me a willpower roll?
Where is it?
Jesse's rolled out. He goes straight to the van, takes the keys out of
But
his
that's not even
pocket.
It's not even my willpower. But my pistol is gone, right?
Evidently. It's not on
Okay.
you.
I mean, I had it in the pocket that I usually keep it in, so I feel
Yeah,
like
that
I would
sounds-
notice
that
if
sounds
somebody
safe.
took it out of the inside pocket.
That sounds safe. Putting it in your inside pocket. You didn't steal anything. Boo! You have too much willpower. I don't like it.
I know.
Anyway,
So my whole pistol is gone.
my whole... Would you rather that
Whole
half
pistol.
the? Would you rather that only half the pistol is gone? Would that be
Just
better?
the magazine.
I mean,
That's
No,
not
there's
half
a-
the pistol.
no,
That's
no,
just the
no.
bullets.
just take the magazine.
Look, the
Don't
pistol.
take my actual firearm.
Look, not the whole pistol is gone. You still have the upper part. You still have the slidey part. I don't know what it's called, so whatever.
The slide?
The gun cocker.
I don't.
It's the
The
gun's
thing.
The slide.
Don't worry, you didn't lose your entire. You didn't lose your entire compensation. I mean, gun. You still have the cock. I mean,
Yeah.
cock.
Look, you still have the speed cocker and that thing to shoot down helicopters with.
Yeah, yeah.
Really old Simpsons joke. Anyway, Jesse,
So pistol is gone.
it's not on you.
Okay.
It didn't disappear into the ether, if that's what you're asking. It's somewhere.
But I'm asking if someone took the pistol
Well,
out of
obviously,
my inside pocket.
obviously someone did, because otherwise it would still be there, right?
Fair.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna look at Billy.
Jesse, what are you doing
Yes.
right now?
I unlock my van.
Okay,
I am crawling inside of my van like a fevered madman.
you just hide in the shower.
There's no shower in there. Who are you kidding?
I don't know. I thought there would be a shower in there,
Well,
like one of
Damn
those
it.
really small ones. But it's okay if not. If not, you
Maybe
wanna
there's
hide?
a
Have to
shower in
heat the
there.
water via candle.
You could
no,
hide.
you take the full force of cold shower.
I mean,
That's what you
you could hide on the toilet. I don't mind.
Nah. I'm entering my van.
Just a pigeon on a toilet.
Oh.
No, we are not talking about pigeon toilets.
Are you a pigeon
But
right now?
Statues?
No, he rolls out of the truck even before Gwen has a chance to like try to not steal stuff.
Okay.
Just out as fast as hell,
Okay.
and just goes straight to his van, keys in hand, unlocks the front, climbs inside of it, and just starts to look around like a paranoid boy.
It's the same van. Nothing changed.
Yeah,
I'm
but these
going
people
over.
saw the van, and they know that he had the van.
It's true.
Billy will
I,
walk into the van with a concerned look on his face. Hey, little bud, you okay?
Jesse will go over, grab Billy gently by the hand, and start to lead him to the bedroom.
Kinky.
Oh boy.
I did not expect this to go this way.
On my motorcycle, going through my
What's
stuff.
up?
You should be safe according to like Romeo and Juliet laws.
All right,
Okay.
Yes.
we go into the bedroom, and then he stops and looks around, and then Shanty!
Shanty immediately appears out of a fucking trash bin or something, like little pieces of crumpled up paper flying around him. I'm here, I'm ready.
In a smoke of just you appear in a cloud of garbage.
Yep. You know,
Like,
just in case it wasn't clear enough that I'm the resident Pinkie Pie.
Like an awful
Hello, yes, I'm
genie.
alive.
Hello, yes.
Like an awful genie. You appear in a cloud of dusty garbage and smelly food remnants.
That's me. I'm
Beautiful.
garbage.
The pigeon likes this, but Jesse stops and he looks at Billy, and then Shanty, and then enters the bedroom fully, and then reaches up to the map, puts his hand on it, grabs the map, and pulls it down, and shows Billy the mass amounts of money in the walls.
Oh boy.
Whew, man.
Only Billy? What about the rest?
Well, that's
Only
that
Billy.
cat. How's that cat out of the bag?
Well, Shanty already told me, but wow, that is a lot of money.
I did say that. It's like a lot of money.
Shanty, you what?
Look, I had to. They was asking why these kinds of big, nasty kinds of people would be after you, and the first thing I thought of, oh, maybe they saw you had a lot of fucking money.
Oh.
There goes the power of theatrics, I guess.
I'm
Nah.
sorry.
Fucking guess.
However, what the others don't know, and you do, you didn't get asked about the money. You got asked about the van.
Ooh.
So what I do know, but they don't. And Jesse looks at him. No, they don't. They didn't know about the money. It was all about the van.
Why'd they be interested in... Why would they not be interested in the van?
So,
You think that's
Shanty,
confusing? You should try. You think that's confusing? You should try being at family get-togethers in my family.
so Shanty, you know who this van belonged to.
I do, yeah.
We ain't talking about Ronald McDonald anymore.
We ain't, nah.
The thing is, though, they didn't seem to know that he was my dad.
Now that's interesting.
Because they didn't call him my dad.
So they just said Ron. That just...
Yeah.
That...
I take it I'm being furiously typed at by Hoond.
What? No, I'm making notes for mostly myself.
Alright.
Also, I'm pretty sure that should have been a no from your side, Coops.
What?
Remember, you can't answer straight questions.
Fuck! I totally
wanna-
blanked out because I heard furious typing.
Do you want to try and roll willpower?
Off my dick. Sure.
It's a DC 8 if you want to tell the truth. It's worth a try.
Alright. 4 d10s?
I guess, yeah. That's
4
your willpower.
10, and then we need to figure out whether or not we're going to believe you anyways.
Yep.
Well,
Alright,
make
hey,
it.
look! I made it. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I've got truth. I got the truth.
So, okay, guys, I'm telling you the truth right now.
Oh, God.
I'm not
You
sure.
see, I rolled
You
for
sure?
my willpower, and I managed to succeed.
Pukas
Oh, you
are
could just-
so fucked up.
Just
Okay,
up
guys.
here, you're straining really hard, and it looks like you want to
Yeah,
say
but-
no, but you... Yes!
Yeah.
Y'all okay there, buddy? You
Fine,
don't
Puka.
worry, you don't gotta
Fine.
do that. I
Fine.
understand you.
Fine.
I'm gonna check in
Here's-
on the RV.
I just-
knock on the door.
Can I? Okay, guys.
Oh shit, it's crazy gun, bitch!
hey,
Jesse
hey,
drops
guys.
on the floor instantly. Don't do that. He's still
Yeah.
wigged out.
Hey, guys. Imagine
In
a
fact,
Puk-
I'm probably next to Gwen, also wanting to know what the fuck is going on.
Also, guys, imagine a puka in front of a court. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth? No.
Nah.
And then the judge is like, what do I? Then the judge will be like, what do I do?
You take everything he says and you just assume it's a lie.
Yeah.
You get kicked out of the courts.
Probably.
You get arrested or kicked out.
Puka would make the worst
We
lawyers.
don't get arrested. But you
What
will
are the
get
best
What are you
lawyers?
talking about? They would make the best lawyers.
No, because you can't tell what they're trying to say. They would just change their mind all the time.
They'd be very good at wordplay, though, so that helped. Anyway,
Yep.
Jesse
Your
has
Honor, my
dropped on the floor.
client pleads
Guilty.
guilty.
He reads
Guilty.
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 Anyway,
Lieutenants!
so
Words
Gwen,
are
okay,
not good today.
so Gwen and Kevin are outside trying to get in.
I mean, I'll try the door. Is it
Johnny
locked?
will not.
Yes, that
really,
door is locked.
Yeah, Johnny will not really care, by the way.
Jesse, after realizing that there's not people in the RV, that he didn't want to be in the RV, goes over, opens it, kind of like ushers Kevin and Gwen inside, closes the door after him.
Like
Yeah.
a moment later, the door will just open forcefully. Johnny will step in, close the door behind him.
That's Johnny for you.
I'll stand in front of the door just in
Look,
case we
he-
get
he-
people
They
he
we
kept
doesn't-
don't
asking
want.
me.
He doesn't care, but he doesn't want to get left out like this. It's rude.
They kept asking me about my dad. I haven't seen him since like I was 7 years old.
Yeah, since
But-
1984.
So is all of that a lie? Or...
No, that
Nobody
weren't
asked
no
a
lie.
question. Nobody asked a question. I have no need.
Oh, right. Yeah, that is how it works.
Although Pukas still tend to lie, even when they aren't being.
They tend to
told questions.
embellish.
Yeah.
So it would be like, I haven't seen him for like 50 years. He's gone. Sucked
I
into
haven't
the
seen him
ether.
for 77 years.
He was an astronaut. He got lost in space. I haven't seen him since.
No wonder
Did
you're
I say
so
7?
small.
I meant 77.
No wonder you're so small.
Hey,
Wow.
You're
that's
on
sexist.
you're on thin fucking ice. No, he would not. But you just they kept asking me about my dad. I haven't seen him in forever, and he just left without a word, without a single word. And all of a sudden, goons are popping up, grabbing me, and I don't know what you had me doing before I got kidnapped.
So your dad was a criminal?
No,
Is that a
he
lie?
was totally a law-abiding citizen. Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
Okay, so he was a criminal.
Okay.
So he was a criminal.
So in other words, he was probably a better criminal than
Ask
this
yourself,
bitch.
ask yourself, ask yourself. Is he really a criminal? Or was he just fighting for the laws that we don't need? Like vandalism.
I mean, look,
And
I
arson.
don't kill people. I just sometimes
You
have
you
to
just carry a
threaten.
loaded gun that you aimed at somebody.
Aim
It's
randomly
fine.
around you. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
It's totally fine. It's all kinds of okay.
I just
I
use it to
don't-
shoot.
I
I just use it to shoot the lights out when I want to darker.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, sometimes people aren't happy. And
Shanty,
sometimes you end up stealing. Sometimes you end up stealing from the wrong person,
Gwen.
and they come after you.
Yeah, something that has totally happened to, or something that's totally fucking happened to all of us.
Absolutely, yeah. We go through that every 2 Saturdays. I mean, what you even talking about?
Shanty, back me up. Dad,
It's like we
We
have
just
to
went
shit
through
every.
I didn't actively go through unneeded
It's
crimes.
like we have to shit every 2
We
weeks
just
or something.
went through it with the polka.
Yeah, his dad was totally a criminal, but you know he weren't like the kind of wave a gun at you and shoot you in the head criminal.
You know, like fucking some people.
I only use the gun if absolutely necessary.
And it wasn't like
Robocoops.
Yep.
I'd buy that for $1.
Also, it's more there for the chaos factor than anything else.
Okay.
More Robocoops. The return of Robocoops.
Anyways, I as a player have to leave because I gotta go do stuff.
Oh.
Gwen, I've gotta go get a new gun now, and go talk to my boss. So I will see you guys at some point.
All right.
Okay.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
I only have one.
And then Gwen will just get on her motorcycle and leave.
Wait, just...
Just mid conversation.
you know what?
Like you do.
You know what? I just remembered I don't care about any of you. Bye.
Oh,
So, Gwen,
Fucking people.
Oh, if you need me, here is my phone number, and I will write down my phone number, and I will give it to you guys, and I'll give it
Wow.
to Jesse.
Look
I'll
at
give it
Jesse
the.
to Jesse.
snatches it and shoves it into a pocket.
can I
like
just-
the angriest little bird you've ever seen?
Look at the
Nice.
18-year-old homeless drifter with a cell phone in 1991.
That is fucking
fuck has a
amazing.
cell phone? What the fuck do you expect from us?
Who's even
What
your
the fuck is a cell phone?
who's your provider even?
Payphone? Payphone.
burner phone?
A payphone. Yeah, just call me from a payphone.
Desert payphone. It's like Wile E. Coyote.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they have a payphone. I'm sure they have a payphone in the freehold.
Jesse is like chewing on his fingers again.
Anyways, I have to get going.
We'll see ya.
will see you guys later.
Toodles, Zeffy.
Bye, Zevi.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
See ya.
Jesse
I got-
takes the number, shoves it into his pocket, chews on his
Angrily.
fingers.
Okay.
Shanty reaches out and gently takes his hand and like rubs it instead of having him chew on it.
There's a little bit of a tremble.
So when Gwen walks out, leaves on a motorcycle, Billy then just casually produces her handgun from his pocket and throws it onto the bed.
Nice.
Jesse looks at the gun, pales for a second, walks over, his hand kind of slipping out of Shanty's grasp. He takes the gun, and he shoves it
empty.
underneath the mattress.
It is unloaded, as then Billy throws like a magazine and like I don't know what kind of handgun it is.
Probably some
assume-
like a 9mm cheap one.
I'm assuming it's like a Glock. And he throws
Probably.
He throws a handful of loose bullets onto the bed as well, minus the magazine.
What the fuck? Fuck, what the shit?
I didn't want her just carrying around a fucking gun, man. Fucking waving around like a lunatic.
He gathers up the...
Actually, no, fuck, shit. Yeah, you're right. I think you're doing good work, man.
Jesse
I don't
scoops
trust
all the
that
bullets
bitch.
into like a bandana, ties it up, puts it underneath the mattress with the gun.
Are we sure we should be contacting her again?
No.
I would also prefer to never fucking speak to her again.
I just don't feel
I would
too
like to
comfortable
say...
about the gun bit.
Yeah, she's kind of crazy.
She is. Yeah.
She did break through the ceiling, screaming like an absolute homicidal maniac while I was trapped in a chicken cage.
Yeah, it wasn't really
Yeah, she
needed.
did that.
It wasn't a chicken cage.
He's a puka.
Oh, fair enough. I tend to forget, okay?
It was so tight in there. It was so small.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
Shh, little bird, it's fine. Have some more strawberry Kool-Aid. It will settle the nerves. Yes, I did pour 6 5-hour energies inside. Don't ask.
Shh, it's okay. Just drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you just need like 20 hours of energy sometimes.
Just 20 straight hours.
And that's how you do it.
Jesse does look a little fucked up. As in, like, the expression on his face is not a chill or relaxed or even jovial expression.
Shanty understands why.
So, what do we do next?
I suggest that we get the fuck out of here. Make sure to put as much distance between us and those hoodlums as possible.
Or
Maybe we go looking for Ron.
Kevin, he saw your
Fucking-
car.
Maybe. Oh, fuck. Shit.
That's why I was telling you to drive backwards. He was right there staring at us. But then he stopped. And he heard somebody talking.
We couldn't have gone back.
Why?
I'm sorry. We couldn't. You remember that thing? And I'm gonna real quick inform you of the thing, because this is something that I wanted to tell you before the session, but I never got around to.
Damn. So please hold.
Anyway, Johnny will look to all of you and go, "I'll get our stuff from the hotel room," and then he leaves to do that.
Thanks, Johnny. Before we go, Hund, I would like to try and at least say goodbye to Jonathan.
Oh yeah.
To Jonathan.
Jonathan.
If you want to do that, then let's skip ahead like 10 minutes. After you explain stuff to after Shanty explains stuff to you, you go to the what was it? It was like a bar.
Boneless cafe.
Yeah, it was like a little cafe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go down there.
Yeah,
you know where it is.
I do not go alone. I probably have Shanty and
Oh yeah, Shanty is with
Billy.
you and
Kevin if he wants to come.
Yes. Well, yeah, sure, I'll come.
yeah. Billy wasn't there yet, I think. No, Billy was. Yeah,
And Billy's been with us the entire. No, he wasn't. He didn't go into the first meeting.
Did he? Didn't he? Oh.
He didn't because he was like recovering.
Oh right, he was asleep. Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
'cause he
you
was
bring a new
kinda
face in.
fucked.
You bring a new face in, and 10 minutes later, well, let's say like a quarter of an hour later, you meet Jonathan again, who looks really worried but lights up as only a Sluag can as he sees your pigeony stupid face again.
And Jesse, he's got this distressed expression still, but it kind of lightens up a little bit when he sees Jonathan. Are you racking up the phlegm to speak as Jonathan?
Oh, sorry. I'm still typing. Jonathan will come forward and just hug you. You're more or less.
Jesse will give him a squeeze.
You're almost the same size. It's just like, you know, he's hunched over, so he's a bit smaller.
Yeah.
Sluag. I'm so glad you're what? I'm so glad you're okay. I was worried.
Why were you worried?
They told me you were kidnapped. I asked around. Nobody knew anything. Nobody. Then I got this weird note.
You got a weird note?
His hands disappear into his robe for a moment. Then he comes up with a folded note that he hands to Shanty.
Ooh. Shanty shakily reaches up and takes it.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
it's a folded note made out of. It's very expensive, very good paper. Like with
Shanty does not know this.
Of course he doesn't. Anyone who might notice it notices that it's good paper. For Shanty, it's just some paper, fancy. That's generally.
Oh wow, paper.
Yeah.
I've heard of this.
It has like
People use it to like roll up joints in.
it has like raised
Yeah,
raised
yeah.
edges and all that. It's kind of like, you know, that card scene in American Psycho. Just to, oh, look at that, the off-white. Oh, it's beautiful. The light shadow underneath it. It's just really good. And you're all like, ooh, paper. Wow. Fancy.
Nice.
Fancy. What, this wasn't written on toilet paper? God diddly dang it. That is some fancy ass paper.
Anyway, on it, and I'm going to post this to you, in exquisite cursive script, handwritten, is that.
Let's see.
This woman baked an egg and an avocado. What happened next? will
That's
blow
not.
your
No,
heads clean
Coops
off.
put,
Yeah,
Coops
yeah.
put that in the chat. That is not on the note.
It is on the note. It is on the back of the note.
But look at this note. Oh, it's just clickbait. God damn it.
Shanty squints at the at the note, and his expression grows ever more worried.
Yeah.
Now this is the most ominous piece of writing I've seen in a long while.
I'm amazed you
He
can
clears
read
his-
cursive.
What?
I'm amazed Shanty can read cursive.
What?
Frankly,
His
I'm
sister-
amazed Shanty can read.
His sister helped him a lot, okay? He's homeschooled.
I know some of those words.
Quote unquote sister.
Anyway,
He squints
What's it say,
and
Squinty? It's not Squinty, damn it! You guys are throwing me off. What's it say, Shanny?
let's see. Mind the shade. History repeats itself. Emeralds are friends. A. P.S. Keep the van close. It'll pay off.
Jesse takes a sharp inhale and then looks at Jonathan and puts his hands, his birdie hands, on Jonathan's shoulder and gives him a very serious look. We have to go.
I understand. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you. I have connections.
Yeah, some fucking shit happened and things are just fucked and we should probably leave. I'm sure you'll understand.
It's scary adventure stuff. But keep in touch, alright, Jonathan?
I'll try.
You're some cool ass company. And he gives Jonathan a little pat on one shoulder and grins.
You can't really see it, but Jonathan is blushing.
Oh.
It's very hard to
Aw.
tell. Very hard.
He brings him in and gives him another squeezy bird hug.
Oh,
Thanks for keeping us company.
it's like hugging an old curtain.
It's perfect. It's my
Absolutely
favorite thing to
perfect.
hug.
Absolutely
Well done.
perfect.
Y'all done been some of the best company we could even imagine to have.
We Slugs are renowned for our company.
Yeah, fucking, yeah, it's the shit, yeah.
As they say, no party like a Slug party.
I'm gonna take that quote, Jonathan.
Because nobody knows when a slew party stops.
Or starts, or where it is,
Or if it actually ever happens.
or if it actually exists.
Is there currently a party going on? I don't know. I thought there was supposed to be a party today. We don't know.
Here's the twist. There's always a fucking party going on.
Hell yeah, that's how you do it.
Party never fucking stopped.
Of course.
Anyway,
So Jesse says his sorrowful goodbyes to Jonathan.
he has some heartfelt goodbyes. Jonathan can't really give you a phone number, but he's a Sluag. He can keep track of you somehow.
Yeah.
He has ways.
Oh yeah, he has
He
connections.
has his slug-like ways.
He has connections.
We're not certain we want to know what these connections are, but he has them.
Or he wouldn't tell you. Some things
And
stay in the
Jonathan is-
family.
Jonathan's good people, so we won't be scared about it, will we?
We certainly won't. And no being scared here.
I can't make promises
So
like
it's-
that.
Oh man, they
Where are you headed?
Away in a hurry.
I'm not really fucking sure. We're
to the
just,
coast.
I
Says-
fucking guess.
This is Jesse with a straight face.
Sounds as good a place as any to be heading.
Jonathan looks around really shadily, even for a Sluag.
Oh dear.
Then motions Jesse
Jesse
to bow
leads him.
down to him.
Jesse bows down.
If you're looking for family, try Prester John.
Who?
You cut out, Hoond. I'm so sorry.
If you're looking
No,
for
it-
if you're looking for family, try Prester John.
Prester John? No, that's not Jesse, that's me, but like, can you type that last bit out, like, try what?
Try looking for Prester John.
Prester John.
Actually, Connor can maybe help here. Or rather,
So-
Billy.
Yo, fam, what up?
Roll your remembrance thing.
Oh, shit!
Oh shit.
Let's see if that name, because you're all like teenagers in the US, so that name wouldn't mean anything, but it might be for Billy.
Ooh.
Might-
Press John. Whoop. I don't know what the difficulty is.
1, 1, 6, 9. You don't make it. Oh well.
I'd like to spend willpower to make it because plot demands.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You very, very vaguely remember that name from centuries ago. It's an imaginary Christian king said to have ruled a incredibly rich kingdom somewhere in Mongol-controlled territory.
Interesting.
Sort of like where the rivers flow with milk and everything is decorated with gemstones and shit like that. Incredibly powerful guy. He was mentioned from the about 12th to 17th century, and he was clearly fake, but some people couldn't let go and thought he was real. Stuff
Oh yeah,
like that.
because wasn't Marco Polo's text?
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Yes, he also mentioned that guy too. Anyway, so
So he's a cop.
it's an alias.
Okay.
There is some connection, but for now you just know that's not a real person.
Prester John.
Who the fuck is Prester John?
He's like some dude that people thought ruled like this big old cool kingdom a couple centuries ago. Didn't actually exist, but he was like in Mongolia or something. Look at this Christian dude.
Excuse me.
It's a cool story.
Thanks for letting me know, Jonathan. Though I really wish I could tell you that I had the smarts to decode anything.
Jonathan-
Like Billy Smart.
Jonathan nods, then looks to all of you. We'll be in touch.
Don't be a stranger, Jonathan.
Hell yeah.
And I presume when we exit out and we kind of, leave this bar, it's all fine. And then Jesse starts to like speed walk back towards the van.
Yeah.
Like straight up, you could imagine him in like a neon leotard and some like leg warmers. Speed walking.
Yes, as is tradition.
As a tradition in the 90s. Running in the 90s.
Speed walking in the 90s.
Anyway, by the time you're back, Johnny is also back carrying, well, all the luggage that was in the hotel room.
Fair.
Just has haphazardly stuffed it into the van, just wherever was room.
Legit.
Sounds about right.
We're all packed up. Jesse asks John, me.
All packed up.
Well,
Do
let's fucking go then.
And then Johnny will go into Kevin's car again.
Let's blow this bitch.
Yeah.
We got no time to waste.
Come on, Kevin's got open a beer. He also bought new beer.
Of course he did.
Opens a beer, just starts drinking. Then he waits.
Jesse hops inside the driver's side. Tell every.
In fact,
What?
Kevin, in the back of your van are now what is it called? Fuck. Like two. You know when supermarkets sell like cans, they come in like sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of those sheets full of beer and a keg is in the back of your car.
Oh,
Dang.
okay.
You know, provisions.
Man.
Well,
He's
yeah, I mean,
got a
we
strong
fucking
level
needed
liquor.
that, didn't we?
Yeah. Also, considering Johnny is like 14, I think he has issues.
He's
Having
a troll.
known
It takes
Johnny
a lot
for
for a
the
troll.
majority of his life, Shanty knows Johnny has issues.
He's helpful though, sometimes.
For the most part.
What is your next destination?
What is your favorite color?
Blue, no green. Ah!
To the nearest
Fuck if I know.
library.
The nearest library.
So each library.
Library.
So we can look up Prester
Library
John.
time.
Library. The nearest library would be in the Freehold, but
The nearest library that ain't in the freehold.
somewhere in the city, I suppose.
What are you trying to find out, bros?
Fair enough.
More
So
about
you-
Prester John.
You drive into the middle of the city, find a library. I suppose there is more than one, even in the USA, even in South Dakota.
Even in the whole that is South Dakota.
And I imagine eventually you would find a history book that deals with this sort of thing. Probably like in the last corner of the library. Dusted away.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds about right.
It'll probably take us a bit.
Oh yeah, like I imagine you spend several hours in several libraries, to be honest.
Somebody always has to be out with like the van with the walkie-talkie just in case.
Oh yeah, that'll be Johnny.
Jesse's gone full paranoid.
No, that'll be Johnny. Johnny doesn't like libraries.
All right.
They're too quiet. It's a bit unsettling.
It's like a slew hive. Everyone's whispering.
Anyway. Prester John in the... Actually, fuck it. Let's roll for that. Let's roll intelligence for this.
Yeah.
Intelligence,
Alright.
let's see. Wait. Intelligence and... Academics.
Okay, let's see.
Academics or investigation. What?
How about I'll do investigation.
I have a dot of academics.
I have both,
I'm gonna
which
go
is
with
surprising for
investigation.
Shin.
I don't know what the difficulty
Oh,
was.
hell.
We got like 2 9s. Holy shit.
You're fine.
I got whoa. Wow, I got a 9 and a 10.
I want to say DC 6 for academics, 7 for investigation. But you're fine.
Yay!
Prester John in the most broad terms. Rich king living somewhere in the east. Very humble, very powerful. Someone you want to be friends with. And apparently, if you go by history, someone who lived for a long, long, long time. And also, fake.
Well, yeah, the easiest way to never die is to never fucking live in the first place.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
worked out.
Should we go to the East Coast?
I don't know.
You wanna?
Rumored,
I mean,
rumored to live in a kingdom that had a river that had a bottom of gemstones.
Emeralds are friends. Emerald
That's
City,
our
anyone?
friends.
Emerald City.
See,
Let's follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emerald City is Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, I guess we're going to fucking Seattle then.
Seattle's on the
Alright.
West Coast, right?
Apples.
Yeah, so yeah, so we
Yes.
fucking keep going west.
Alright.
Or
Unless
no,
Journey
wait,
to the
shit,
west.
fuck.
Unless
We
there's
didn't
something
go
else.
west.
Unless there's something else that the whole emeralds are our friends could mean.
Fucking anywhere. Do they fucking mine gemstones anywhere in the U.S.? Cause I can't fucking remember. Cause I don't know this type of shit.
I don't know, bro.
They mine some gemstones in the U.S.
Mostly it's opal.
Just like they mine precious metals.
Yes, and opal ain't really mined as much as it's made, seeing as opal is actually glass.
Hmm.
That sounds like bullshit, but I don't know enough about opals to fucking disprove that.
Oh my god.
So where do you think we gotta go, guys?
Ah, shit, I don't know. Shandy looks down at the little note again. Mind the shade, history repeats itself. Jazzy,
Yeah?
you don't know where your dad went last time he went out. Take note, that wasn't no question, that was a statement.
Technically, Dad went out for cigarettes, but that was about 7 years ago.
So he should be he should be
And
coming
by all
back
terms
about
of
now.
basic math.
He should come.
By
He
all
should be coming
terms
back
of
about now.
basic math. It's about 1 mile to the gas station from the trailer park, and the average human man can walk about. Can walk about a mile in, let's say, 20 minutes.
Sounds
No
about
problem.
right.
So, counting in 20 minutes all the way to the store, and then maybe another 20 minutes to get the cigarettes, and then a 20-minute walk back, I would say he's been gone for 7 years. Never telling me exactly where he went.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Shit.
Having fun there, Hoond, with my dadless jokes.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
One of my favorite Halloween costumes that I ever saw prepackaged was like the guy that went out for cigarettes. It was like a black morph suit with a pack of smokes.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
You should have put like a freaking question mark on the face of the black morph suit.
Nope, just nothing.
There's nothing.
Just nothing.
He should get together with the guy who went out for milk.
Absolutely.
So like, sapphires are our friends, right? I really hope that doesn't mean we need to go to France.
Everyone hop in the van. We're driving to France. How are we gonna drive to France? We'll travel by
I'll
map.
find a fucking way.
Well,
I ain't gonna be all bad. I got family in France.
Ah shit.
Yeah, I mean, like we could take a trot there, but I don't know any that. I don't know of any.
Imagine, Hoond, if we misconstrue your meaning so hard that we end up in France.
Well, you're about to. I actually made a tiny mistake here.
Oh.
What?
Well, I wanted to point you to a city in the USA. It turns out there's a lot of stuff with that name. Oops.
Well.
Okay.
Because there's like the Duchy of the Sapphire Sea is in Neustria.
Okay, let's do this differently. I'll give you some hints here.
Let's
What? Current Mongolia isn't what Mongolia was back then. Where was its main body?
Down in China, right?
Yeah, but it expanded a lot.
Russia?
Yes.
Are we gonna have to go to the Kingdom of the Firebird? Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck, we going to Russia?
I know.
Why
No,
would
you're
we
not
be
going
going to
to.
Russia?
Oh man. Fuck.
Maybe it's the
I
Russian
don't have a
mafia?
passport.
It's okay, it's okay. I can afford you.
I messed up my hint. That's dumb. Okay.
Fix it or
Fuck,
forever be in shame.
Okay. What comes to your mind when you think Russia?
Russian mafia, big burly gas, vodka,
Biggest city?
Moscow.
Moscow.
Wanna look up Moscow?
Fucking sure.
You're in the library still.
Is there a
Yeah,
fucking
sure, gonna look up
Moscow?
Moscow.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. It turns out that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are about 24 Moscows in the USA.
Oh, good lord.
But I think we can roll it. We can dial it, nail it down to the nearest one to you.
Yeah, where's the nearest fucking Moscow to us?
You look up Moscow, having found inspiration from somewhere, and it turns out there's a city called Moscow in Idaho.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
be fucked.
it's actually still in the Kingdom of Grass. Am I seriously the one who knows, like, fucking Changeling geography? Okay, never mind. It's in Idaho.
Well, I
The
guess we're
Duchy
going to
of Mock.
fucking Idaho.
Don't remember.
I'm sorry. I thought that hint would work better, but I didn't realize just how shitty USA is with names.
There's so many.
So many Moscows. I thought there was only one. Ah, never mind.
There's even a fucking Cairo in
I
Indiana.
know. I know. It would have been easier if I had gone for like Bismarck, Texas, or where it is. I think it is. I don't think it is in Texas. Anyway,
I'm sure there's a fucking Bismarck in
oh, there
Texas.
probably is. Anyway, yeah, it points to Idaho. It points to Moscow, Idaho. Darn. To be fair, you rolled high enough to eventually have found that out. So, whatever.
Exactly.
What did we find out?
We're going to Moscow, Idaho.
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 Not a hoe.
Idaho.
Idaho.
Nah, Idaho.
Billy, tell him. He's the hoe.
I'm not the hoe.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't want to be the hoe.
There's
Hoes
there's
don't
a
be getting
strong
no
moment.
hoes don't be getting no respect out there.
Hoes don't get dough.
That too.
Fine, I'll be the hoe, because somebody has to be, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, we need a fucking hoe.
So we're in Sioux Falls.
yeah.
Dakota. It's one of the Dakotas.
It's
Just
like
one of them.
yeah, it's like a state away.
Moscow is like 2 states away.
But it depends where you drive to. You can stay in one town.
Whoa, longer road trip.
It's 1,252 miles, so about like 19 hours and give or take like 20 minutes. So we're gonna be driving for about like 3-4 days. We'd probably stop at Billings.
Dude, Billings. I'm getting road trip flashbacks from my real life.
Serendipity is such a weird fucking ability to have. know how to travel places. Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
Well, it's really useful when you travel everywhere.
Well, yeah, how the fuck else are we supposed to get places?
Yeah.
Also,
You mean
Idaho
they're
is
like
Idaho is known as the gem state, so you know.
Oh.
Idaho
The
can go
gems
fuck-
are the potatoes.
By who?
Me!
No, who
Okay.
fucking calls Idaho the gem state?
That's the official name. That's the official state nickname.
No one
Mitch.
gives a shit about
Fuck
those.
It
The
references,
potatoes are the gems because they come from the
references-
soil.
it references Idaho's natural beauty, apparently.
Potato.
Natural potato
I
beauty.
mean, at least they have one thing going for them.
Also, they make like a third of all the potatoes in your country.
Let me see
Well,
if like
yeah.
the Duke of Idaho is written down anywhere, or if it's just left up in the air.
That's like the only fucking reason to ever go to Idaho.
And to stay low.
Dude, Idaho fries. Oh, mwah.
I can't believe you have 24 fucking Moskaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaa
There is apparently not a Bismarck, Texas. There is a Bismarck, North Dakota.
No, even better. Let's not go there. That sounds depressing.
It's a silly place.
It is.
Eat ham and spam in Camelot.
Anyway, to get to Idaho, from where you are, you can either go through Wyoming or Montana.
I've got family in both. Not Jesse, but me.
Of course you do. Anyway,
They're two different families.
I leave the route planning to you guys. We'll see where you end up.
Alright.
So do you
Yes,
wanna-
yes. Let the 14-year-old decide where we go.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
better, Wyoming or Montana?
One's
One's rectangular.
from personal
Let's
experience.
Go through,
Montana
I've never
is
been
better
both.
for like wide open spaces and like wildlife and stuff.
Well,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can
then
just
let's
jump on-
go that way because we're less likely to find shit. Or
We can just,
shit's
like,
less
jump on-
likely to find us.
I like that. I like shit not finding us.
So the
Is-
most direct way would be to just take 90 and take that for about 15 hours to get on 95. It'll take us right down to Moscow.
Alright, but we're also still trying to hide from like
The police.
freaky deaky shit and the police and dudes who want my supple birdness.
Most people aren't going to expect that we're dipping out 2 states over.
Yeah, but I'd rather be fucking paranoid than dead.
Big mood.
Rather
It's
be
not something
paranoid
you-
than in a jail cell. Or any cell or cage ever
And
again.
besides, you know what my mom always used to fucking say?
What?
I'm not goddamn paranoid if I'm fucking right.
I mean, if you want to go to the less populated state, that would be Wyoming by like 500,000. Not that it's not like many people live in either. Both empty, more or less.
Yeah, but dude, hostile winds in Wyoming.
Good point. But it's rectangular though.
You and your fucking rectangle. We aren't
Yeah,
going
that
to your
is a
plot point in Wyoming.
Okay, let's go to fucking Wyoming because apparently
No.
that's where the railroad leads.
No, we're going through Montana because we will be taking the backwoods.
Huh, yeah, you would.
Just follow the Oregon
No.
Trail and then we roll if you like die of dysentery. There's a snake in your car.
There's
Oh,
a snake in
boy.
my boot.
I die of a heart condition at age
So-
14.
Do you want to go through Montana?
Jesse stops and looks at Shanty.
Shanty
Woods or
looks back at Jesse.
plains?
There's also like a whole lot of Montana. There's about 120 a mile or 1,200 miles between us and this freehold.
Y'all think we could go plains-wise?
Wyoming, then. Not a single goddamn mountain in sight. Or forest, or anything. It's just eerie hills with hidden treasures and hostile winds that will eat you alive.
I mean, no, it's better if we can use some nature for some cover. If we're out in the open, out in the plains, we're gonna be sitting ducks.
What do you think they're gonna start doing?
I don't know. They were willing to kidnap Jesse.
I mean, like,
They were willing to put their hands on a dirty pigeon. They're willing to do anything.
well, they're not gonna like start fucking opening fire on us like a 50 cal or some shit.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You
How
hesitated.
fucking sure are ya?
Adults are crazy, Billy. You live in our town. You've seen it.
I mean, I'm totally cool with like going through Yellowstone if you want.
So I guess we're all pretty impartial to plains or woods.
I would like to go through Yellowstone. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've fucking been to Yellowstone before. It is pretty cool. Let's go that way.
We're going
Alright.
through Wyoming then?
We're going through Yellowstone, yeah.
All right.
Let's go through Yellowstone. So don't worry,
So-
Shanty. We're going through Wyoming.
Yay!
Want to take the 90, go on to 16, cross over the 20. That'll take us to 14.
Okay. What's the total travel time?
That'll bring the travel time up to 26 hours and 52 minutes.
1 moment.
Oh, I see.
It's Germans having a very nice and pleasant conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Over tea.
That sounded scary.
Yeah, it's how
Yeah.
Germans say hello.
Fucking people screaming outside my window.
They're
Anyway,
obviously happy.
You alright, Hood?
yeah, it's just. Ugh. Fucking people.
Alright.
Anyway, what's the total,
Bricks! Bricks and socks!
what's your total travel time? Assuming you don't take stops or something.
26 hours and about 26 and a half hours.
Decent.
Plus whatever amount of time you spend in Yellowstone.
Dicking around in Yellowstone.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
I can show you. Jesse in the background wishing he could turn his friends into birds because look, we can get real close to the bison now.
Shit with werewolves. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Hey, Shanty! If I land on a bison, will you take a picture?
Hell yeah!
All right. Good. So you have your next destination: Moscow, Idaho, by way of Yellowstone National Park.
That's how you do it.
And
Yeah, that's
Hund.
the fucking way
Yes?
we should be going.
I actually have vintage old pictures of Yellowstone from around the 90s.
Oh, nice.
Moscow, Moscow, lead us to hot and fun. Lead us to kiss you. Ha, 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 ha.
All right.
Hey!
Unless you want to do anything else in game,
Not really.
I'm kind of finished for today. So
Alright.
let's
Yeah.
give you XP.
Hell yeah.
Moscow,
Fuck yeah,
Moscow.
hell yes.
And let's see. I'm just gonna destination Moscow.
Jesse has learned many things. Jesse's learned things he doesn't want to know.
And you barely know anything yet.
Hoons, don't be an ominous GM, alright?
Yes, I will be. You can't.
Why?
You can't stop me. That's why.
I
Also-
brick and sock.
Also, ominous GM. Being an ominous GM is the most fun kind of GM to be.
It is, although it's also annoying because I can't
Precisely.
tell anyone. Ah! I can't even tell you what that goddamn note means. Okay, anyway. Or who wrote it, for that matter. Anyway, let's see.
It's obviously the Great Duke of Hell, Aloser, from the
Why?
A at the bottom in the fancy paper.
Obviously.
Yes.
It's clearly Fat Albert. Anyway,
Yeah.
so each of you gets 1 point automatic.
It
one.
was the butler with the candlestick in the dining room.
Anyway. A matter of fact, I think this would kind of count as end of a story because you're leaving that freehold. That's done.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point automatic. 1 point learning curve. Ask the player what his character learned in the course of night's events. Did any of you learn anything?
Yes.
I
That
learned
Gwendolyn's
that.
a fucking psychopath.
We all knew
Yep.
that already.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
We did not.
It was new shit.
I did.
Yeah, but we didn't. You don't count. You know everything. You're the GM.
Anything else? Any other learning experience?
I know that my
Anything
dad
you
is
can
out
do,
there
I can
somewhere.
do better.
What, Coops?
Yes.
Jesse learned that his dad is somewhere out there. And that there's apparently this big fucking conspiracy going on centering around that and the van.
I'll count it. Yeah, 1 more point.
Yeah!
1 point for role playing. Yeah, you get that one. Heroism. You did go up against several armed people to save your friend.
We killed a man.
Exactly.
We didn't. Johnny did.
Yeah, that's a difference there.
Johnny killed and
Does
maimed
it
several
confirm that he
people.
killed a man?
I don't know. Maybe. He might.
Holy
Look.
Bears in fucking Yellowstone.
Look.
Oh my god.
They got what?
Like what?
There's a shitload of werewolves in Yellowstone.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's keep that in
What?
mind. Let's keep that in mind.
Horrible.
Anyway, yeah.
Listen.
Look.
Werewolves don't generally attack random tourists in
Months from
caravans.
now. Look, months from now.
I'm sure some of them will.
Months from now, a red cap will stalk you because he has like a crippled leg and like a crippled arm. He will blame you that his life is terrible now.
And a crippled... Fuck, if he had a shipping container dropped on him, he has a crippled everything.
Yep.
He's
But,
dead,
yeah.
Jim.
He's probably...
Actually, you just need to drag into a freehold and they'll eventually get better.
Well, if you're
Just
alive...
straight-
He makes it to the
Yeah,
Just-
you can
freehold.
make
Just
it there.
scrape him. Just scrape him off with like a snow shovel. This is
Can
fine.
can I bring a grease paint smear? Or a can of chunky salsa to a freehold?
He's
And it will still be
probably
Good.
fine.
I would like to note that majorly maiming or killing another changeling's mortal form is actually banality.
Is what?
Is that what?
The banality trigger.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he's
So-
probably fine. Probably. You kind of went away before you could. I mean, you didn't check. So
Like I said, majorly maiming.
yeah, that's fair. Let's keep that in mind.
The way that banality triggers work, you take your glamour, roll them against difficulty 8, and if you fail the test, you will gain a point of banality.
A point of banality. You know what? Fine, I'm gonna roll it right now.
And if you get 10 points, you get a full dot of banality.
Yeah, let's see. Glamour.
You get rid of it
Glamour against what was the DC? 8?
Yep.
Da-ba-da-ba-da. It's 1. So, yay.
Woo.
Woohoo!
Made it. Anyway. So yeah, you get 1 point for heroism. That's 4 dots, 4 XP so far.
Hell yeah.
1 point for success. You did rescue Jesse. So yeah.
Yay! We succeeded in something.
You survived against danger. Absolutely. Did you come up with a brilliant plan?
No.
or
Ah.
even spontaneous strategy that enabled the troop
Yeah.
to survive.
Did
It
you?
failed otherwise. We reacted and made sure that Zephy didn't fuck everything up for us.
Yeah, we did.
That's true, but that kind of counts against you, to be honest.
Damn it.
Because he's part of your troop.
We survived Zephy.
Good point. Good point. I can be magnanimous. You get that too. So you have 7 XP. Wow.
Yay!
Did I get a cool story out of this?
Absolutely.
Well,
Oh,
did
yeah.
you think you did? I think you did.
Stormed a warehouse,
That
saw
ti-
Puka explode in shadows.
That time you stole bullets and a gun from your supposed ally? Good story.
Fucking sociopath.
Yeah, you got a story. Definitely. Yeah.
So what points we at?
That was 7. So let's. You are at 23
Oh,
XP.
yeah.
And Connor is at more than that.
Oh yeah, I should actually fucking spend this. Since I don't think I did
Oh yeah,
last
yeah,
time.
yeah. You discounting the XP from today, you have like a week to spend stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Because you
Which
weren't there
was
last
like
time.
12?
16.
Oh, alright.
You have a week to spend 16, and we'll have the next downtime soonish.
I am low on glamour.
Anyway, that was it for today. I have to find maps and stuff and some things you can encounter on the road. So that'll be fun.
Yeah!
I have to make my timeline right,
see
and
ya.
I still need to talk to Connor about more backstory stuff.
Suck at your back.
But not today. So
Alright,
anyway,
see ya, you fucking
yeah,
nerds.
say bye.
Later, Mitch.
Bye!
Bye-bye.